Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
Everybody, good freaking morning. Happy freaking Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Let me see. Let me double check here real quick. It is Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Welcome freaking back. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. What is happening, everyone? How's everyone feeling? Start Tuesdays. Yes, sir. What up, V? Good morning. What's good? Corey in the building. What's good? Nathan. Chevy Rides. I just need one dub in the building. What's good? Orlando. Dope Jeremiah. What's good? Famous. P. Dot in the building. What's good? Bo Dominican York. Lil Black in the building. What's good? K-Way. Bear Paw. Chris Montgomery. Good Wash Details. Good morning. Mr. Sheridan. Scene Lover. Tito Kicks. Good morning. RPK. Good morning. What's good? Chris in the building. What's good? Leo. Simon in the building. What's good? J-Bays in the building. What's good? Stone and Dawn. In the building, what's good? GG's in the building, what's good? Marcus, Deli Venom, good morning. Adobo is better than cara. Buenos dias, what's good? Nolan in the building, what's good? Good morning. Jinx, Drew, Francisco, good morning. AC, James, good morning. Gino, Jojo Dancer, E-Money Kicks, good morning. Just copped the Nigels for $190. Big Low in the building, Reem in the building, what's good? BX in the building, what's good? Jordan Junkie, what's up? Too Legit in the building, what's good? Morning Raph, a morning sneaker fam. Facts, bro. Turner, what up, dude? Jose, good morning. D Ellis, good morning. Wake and Bake. Chris Love, good morning. Steven Nigel, is a draw again, Raph? Yeah, it is. Is it a draw? Is it a draw on the sneakers app? Because I did see it yesterday. I'm not sure. Bread and Butter, good morning. Yo-Yo Sosa, Aiden, good morning. Steven. Simon, good morning. What up, everybody, man? Appreciate you guys all tapping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. This morning, first and foremost, Hope everyone had an amazing Monday. And we're back at it with another freaking day, dude. Today should be a little bit more chill once again. Today we have exclusive access on Jdsports and Finish Line for the Jordan 12 French Blues. I know it's not a shoe that everybody's hyped over, but I'm sure there's some people in here that want it. Brian, what up, dude? Too legit in the building. What's good? Mr. 843, what's good? Yo Sosa, 8 in the building. What's good? Mr. 843 says smash that like button. Facts, bro. Let's see. We're back. Good morning. What up, Rami? Good morning. But let me double check here real quick just to make sure, because I know yesterday we looked at Jdsports exclusive access on the 12s. I figured no one would talk about these because it's not hyped, quote unquote. But I'm sure there's people in here that's gonna want these for sure. So once again, today is most likely gonna be exclusive access on Jdsports. It's most likely going to be in store. So I know, like I said, not everybody's talking about this because there's no goddamn hype, bro. All right. But like I said, we cover basically everything here on this channel, guys. All right. Non-hype, hype, whatever the case is, whatever is scheduled to drop, we're here for it. So this morning we have the Jdsports exclusive access. That's going to go live at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. What up, Jeremiah? What's good, dude? Too legit in the building. What's good? Joseph in the building. Good morning, Rod. I see you. Also, okay. Passing on the 12s. I'm allergic to French Blues, Orlando says. Well, I'm sure you are. Jordan 12's underrated. I'm not like crazy on like Jordan 12s like that. Did you hear about a Steel 10 drop on Nike today? I did not hear anything about that. We are here no matter what, V says. Facts. Pass just doubled up on the Steel 10s, Jojo Dancer says. There you go. Found Kobe 4 Barcelona's at the Nike store. Someone returned it, bought it right away, Jarlin says. Dude, you're going to like those Barcelonas, bro. You're going to love them a lot. You're going to love them a lot, dude. You're going to love those. It's such a good shoe. Just the silhouette in general is very, very comfortable, dude. Hopefully you went half size up because Kobe 4s run small. Raider Alex, what up, man? Morning Rap, how you been? How you doing, bro? I'm still recovering from my I have a little a cold that I'm still recovering from, but I've been sleeping pretty early, dude. Trey Miner, what up, man? Good morning. Passing on the 12s, waiting on the undefeated 4s. Yeah, I feel you, bro. And then speaking of undefeated 4s, okay, we'll take a look at it here shortly. But first thing is foremost, like I said, the Jordan 1 low. All right, it is officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. I think it's a 10-minute draw. Retails at $165. $165, chat, for the Air Jordan 1 low, Nigel Sylvester. And I had a conversation with the homie JMK yesterday. I told bro, listen, I told him, I was like, listen, this shoe is gonna go close to retail. Probably is gonna hit retail, most likely. Like I think Nigel, like they're marketing it pretty heavy right now. Just because like they're trying to hype this up, like they really are, because as of right now, I believe it's around like 30,000 pairs that are dropping on the sneakers app. I believe this is a 10-minute draw. They're really trying to hype this shoe up, bro. And I don't think it's gonna do much, which is fine. You know, anybody that really wants them could easily afford to get them. Actually, no, 13,000, not 30. 13,000 is what we're looking at for the shoe on the Nike sneakers app. 13,000 pairs. 13,000. I think your best chances on hitting this shoe is going to be on the Nigel's website, but I think they're really trying to hype this up. Chalupo, what up, man? I really don't like the Nigel's rap. It's fine. If you don't like them, you don't like them. Vince, what up, dude? Good morning. Mr. Sheridan, what up, dude? They aren't all that, Omar says. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, there's some people, like, I'm not going to hold you. Like, when DJ Khaled unboxed them and put them on feet, like, he made that shoe look real bad. Like real bad. Like, I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Why do you wear it like that? Like, the way he wore it was just like not, I don't know. It made me not like the shoe in a way, but I'll still go for him. But like the way he wore it, it was just like not, I don't know. It just didn't look good on his foot. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Those numbers got to be wrong. They only have 2 pairs, size 11.5 and 32 pairs and 11. Rami says, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. We've seen like some funky stock numbers before. So, Crypto, what up? How did I hold up dropping the kids off to school, dude? I was crying like a little girl, dude. I was like crying, bro. I was like, damn, I was holding myself together, bro. Like every time I hugged Riley, I was like, man, that was it for me. The shoes would have been fire if they didn't have scuffs on it. Pre-scuff shoes is dumbest shit I ever heard. If you want scuffs, go scuff it yourself. Listen, it kind of mimics the first ever drop that he's ever done with Jordan Brand, which is the Jordan 1 highs. This is like almost an alternative colorway that they're dropping with this shoe and with this colorway in general. Like, I don't really mind it. You don't even really see it. It's not really visible to see. So, I mean, it's not a big deal to me. But I don't know. And like the thing is, a lot of people tend to complain about like, oh, well, it's too basic, you know, but it's like, you know, there's a story behind the shoe and it is what it is. Better question is, how did she do on her first day? She did amazing. We picked her up. It took longer to pick up these kids because normally I'm picking up the kids. I picked up Rose behind the school, but this time I'm picking her up from the front of the school since Riley is in kindergarten. So it went well though. Both of them had a really good first day of school. And it was a good time. So I'm glad that they did, and they're really, really excited for their second day. The kids have been knocking out by 8 o'clock. So we've been getting the kids in bed by literally like 7:45, almost 8ish, and they're knocked out by 8:30. And last night I figured that the girls would be really tired because normally the first day of school they get really, really tired, and Riley was already wanting to go to sleep. So we definitely got them in a rhythm of getting them to bed by 8. So but yeah, they knocked out by 8:30, which is a very rare sight. I was surprised they even knocked out by 8:30 today, or yesterday. So it was good. It's fun. So I'm excited for them today. My daughter starts school September 2nd, K-Way says. Bluebird, what up? Good morning. Chris Montgomery in the building, what's good? Ron in the building, what's good? Scuff is history behind the shoe. Exactly. So, I mean, it is what it is. Some people are not going to like it, and some people will. But at the end of the day, you know, it's the shoes loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. And that's what I've been telling you guys. This is what I've been telling you guys, chat, is that, like, now that we don't see the Undefeated 4s not yet loaded up on the Sneakers app, listen, exclusive access is coming, man. If it's EA, hey, man, listen, just be prepared for it mentally. Jeremy Wu, what up, man? Parents getting loving time. Finally, Mon says. Hey, man, me and the wife went to, what up, Nam? What's good, dude? Me and the wife went to this brunch place out here in the Las Vegas Strip. It's called Cherie's, I think that's what it's called. It was decent. It was all right. The food was all right. But the venue was really, really nice. We decided to go out to a brunch for her, like, you know, late birthday brunch, and plus, since she had the day off, we might as well go do something together. So it was cool. It was a good time. Then the wifey was begging me to get some matcha. I was like, bro, I was not in a matcha mood, but she got her matcha fix yesterday too. So we did gamble. Oh man, I lost $100. I gambled yesterday, chat. I told the wife, I was like, you can gamble. And then like she was like, just put $10 in the machine. So I did. And I started winning, and then I lost it all. Alexander, what up, man? Good morning. The shoes concepts and the follows his vision. Good morning, collection fam. Glad the first day went well. Lunch with wifey well deserved. Enjoy the time together. It goes fast. Family over everything. Facts, Jim Rat. 100%, dude. 100%. The wifey goes back to work today, so I'm all by myself with the kids today, and I have to get myself in some sort of rhythm, schedule for the kids, and should be good. I don't think the thing is for me now this year, I don't have to try to rush to drop them off, because all I have to do is drop them off in front of the school, and then they walk to their classes. Versus the other way around last year, I had to get there early because parking was a B. But this time I don't really have to rush. Even at the end of the school day, like I don't have to rush because normally I'm in the back of the school, but now this time in the front. So it's not as bad as in the back of the school, because that back of the school could get pretty hectic. My Undefeated 4 is on sneaker app before my order from Undefeated, Alex says. All right, anyways, hold on, timeout. What up, Francisco? Let me get this out the way since a lot of you guys are in here now. Okay, can we all right, see, this is when you know, all right, this is when you know that a ton of people have been bugging Undefeated about their 4s. I can't imagine how many emails they're getting every single day of people just like, where's my order? Where's my order? Where's my order? Where's my order? All right, Undefeated Air Jordan 4 online raffle winners. We are currently shipping thousands of orders every day, and many of you will receive your orders very soon. All orders will be shipped out no later than 8/29. Thank you for your patience. Hey, listen, I can't imagine. Okay, they posted, by the way, they posted this on IG story yesterday. I can't imagine some of y'all, I know some of y'all are guilty. Okay, you don't want to say nothing, well, which is fine. Some of y'all consistently just, emailing Undefeated, where's my freaking order, or harassing them. All right, harassing them like, where's my shoes? Where's my shoes? Like, you got, like I said, you got to understand they're shipping, like I said, thousands of pairs, bro, every single day. I mean, that's not easy. All right, that's not easy at all. All right, so you just gotta stay patient. All right, anybody that's like, people keep asking me every day on Instagram, you're like, yo, Rav, what's going on with my order? What's happening with my Jordan 4 Undefeateds? All right, you have to stay patient, dude. Okay, yeah, that's true. If you keep bugging them, dude, they might just like cancel your pair, because they're gonna think that you lost your order, and they might just cancel it, dude. So I would definitely just avoid trying to reach out to their customer service, because they could think that you're just hitting them up, be like, yo, I lost my order in the mail or some sort, and they're just gonna cancel it and give you your money back. Right, so because that's what people assume, like, when it comes down to like orders, and when people reach out to customer service, they're gonna think that you lost your order, or if you want your money back, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind to refund you. They should have let Nike handle that. We all would have had our pairs by now. I mean, listen, dude, if Nike would have handled it like the way they would, sure. But the thing is, like, a good amount of people hit. So, I mean, obviously they wanted to run their own drop. So call them and see what's going on. He says, make sure you give a 10 on the customer service afterwards. He's better. He's the best undefeated employee. Nam says, yeah, facts, bro. It clearly said that when signed up, which means they have until the 29th to ship them. Exactly. Like, everyone should get their pairs no later than the 29th. And that's exactly what they said when you did sign up for the shoes. So, like I said, I understand, people are, bugging about their orders, wondering what's going on. But I promise you guys, it should take. And, like, the thing is, like, Alma Munir, once again, I'm not trying to hate. Alma Munir has no excuse, because barely anyone buys their stuff anymore. So I don't know why it still takes 2-3 weeks for them to ship out. So got my Undefeateds from local reseller, $400 for a size 12. I saw the shipping paperwork and box, but I didn't check out the quality control yet, Ryan says. Well, hopefully your pair comes in A1, bro, because I know some people are having trouble having a perfect pair of Undefeated 4s, I guess. But, like, I've only seen a couple people that had, like, had some flaws on the pairs, but other than that, your pair should be pretty solid. They put out at the drop, if you could have handled the weight, why did you enter? Rob says, facts, dude. That's why, this is the reason why I said pre-orders will never work, dude. Pre-orders will never work. I've sent hundreds of emails asking what's the password. Jordan says, Rafi, where is the R on my Undefeated 4s? Call them now, Florida says. Hey, man, listen, all I got to say is you will get your 4s very, very soon. So the ones that are still waiting, okay? I know a ton of it. I asked this yesterday in the chat. I'd be like, yo, how many people are still waiting for their Jordan 4s? And there's a good amount of people still waiting. So just stay patient. I learned not to call. Email with Supreme. They just canceled your order immediately, Harry V says. I got my shipping notification, baby. There you go. Hey, Chad, would you pay $20 for some pandas? And they're at finish line now for the low. My boy got tracking. So they're doing it a little by little. It takes a large truck to pick up. Yeah, there's only one truck that's probably like maybe 1 or 2 trucks that are picking up all these pairs. I betcha. Like there's like they're probably going through pallets, dude. Pallets of pairs, shipping out. So you just gotta stay patient. What up, Jeffrey? My case is different. They're supposed to arrive tomorrow, but no update in 5 days. That's sketchy. My case is different. They're supposed to arrive tomorrow, but no. Maybe because the thing is, like BU, sometimes they will create the label, but it's not picked up yet, so it hasn't been scanned. That situation kind of happened to me, where like, it doesn't get scanned until until it arrives to the city, until it arrives to my city. I've had that situation happen before, so it honestly just depends. Honestly depends, because the thing is, like, some drivers may not be scanning it until like it gets to the certain destination. They're just picking up the boxes. They're not scanning each one. So sometimes they do that. Ariel, what up? Good morning. I would have felt so lucky if I hit on the undefeateds. No way I would be crashing out on late shipping. Sammy says mine is out for delivery. There you go, Dre. Bless those little trucks' hearts. They're like, kill me now. Spinner says, yeah, facts. Damn, mine still looks the same. Nigel's loaded. Yes, we officially kind of talked about this, that Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 lows are officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. Dr. Shu, what up, man? Check your UPS. It gives you a date on when it updates next. Yes. Johnny, what up, man? I won't get mine until the 29th. Alex says, be patient, grasshoppers. Facts, dude. That is the number one thing that you have to do, is just to stay patient, okay? You have to stay patient. So I kind of like what they did here for the Nigels. I was really surprised that they did this. At the same time, I wasn't, because they had the Nigel raffle plus the Nike sneakers app drop on the same day of this Jordan 1 low. Okay, because we all know that the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 lows are dropping this Saturday on August 16th. Okay, so basically the same day as the Nigel raffle. So I'm expecting the Nigel raffle to start around 11 Eastern, between 11 a.m. Eastern time to 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's my guess, because I don't think he'll start the raffle the same time as they drop the shoes on sneakers app. I could be wrong, but it's very interesting the way that you're doing this, the way that Nigel is marketing his sneakers and giving them away and all that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised, chat, is that no one really hits on his website. And I'm telling you guys this right now, like, they're really trying to hype this shoe up. They really are. I just don't think these Nigels like come on release day. Like I don't think too many people are really gonna be like, all right, you know what, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna like it's game time decision, basically. Like, I feel like with the shoe, for some people it's game time decision. It really is. There's so much stuff dropping this month, is actually pretty crazy. And plus, like, I could get why some people may not like this shoe. Plus, you got the Awakes around the corner, and plus you got Undefeated 4s, and people are waiting on that. People are waiting, like literally waiting, patiently waiting, and biting their freaking tongue, and waiting until these Undefeateds drop on the sneakers app. That's why you wonder why, man. You wonder why that Nike does not have that loaded up on sneakers app just yet, bro. Because they know that everybody would probably pass on a bunch of all the other stuff before the drop. So, I mean, you wonder why they ain't dropping them until the end of August, bro. I mean, they're scheduled to drop on August 28th, and they ain't dropping them, and they ain't loading them up, because they know a lot of y'all are going to pass up on all the shoes that are loaded up right now on the Nike sneakers app. They already know that a ton of people are probably going to pass on Shatterback boards, okay? The only thing that really people are going to really go for are probably Air Maxes. I'm sure these Air Max 1000s are stupid limited. And obviously Nigels are going to be, they're going to be, what's it called? They're probably going to be pretty limited, but still, there's still people they're going to be passing on this shoe. My Undefeated 4s came with quality issues. Going to see how the ones Wednesday coming in are, Alexis says. Familiar, I think these are ugly. Want them, but I haven't entered no raffles. I mean, the only raffles that are really up for the Nigels are Social Status, Munir, APB, and Foot Patrol is the only ones that I've seen. So, like I said, these Nigels are pretty limited, but it's like, how many amount of people are going to want these shoes? So, we'll see. Nigels are double up on Undefeated 4s, that she says. I'd probably rather have a double up on Undefeated 4s. I may go for them for the personal beaters. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like I said, it's not a bad shoe, and I could get why people would want to pass on this. Like, you know, these are okay. You know, it's not the best looking Jordan 1s, but it's still a decent shoe. Feature has a raffle too. I feel like no one hits on Feature, bro. But I mean, if they're open, you might as well enter too. N Clothing has them open. There's a lot of raffles up for the Nigels. Okay, so it looks like there's a good amount of raffles up. Rafi always grinding, of course, as always. What up, Mike Konos? I like the reflective swoosh on the Nigels. What I like about this shoe, I'm glad they didn't go with a black tongue. That's what I was happy about. I was glad they didn't go with the black tongue, because the what's it called, the sail laces on these look really, really good. So they do come with red, sail, and black laces. So, and then obviously someone pointed out the reflected swoosh. That's kind of how it looks like. So nice little touch to it. I've been Feature once. You've hit Feature once. Yeah, it's very rare to hit on that. Ravi, check out this guy's pair. He did a live unboxing, and his reaction from the was like WATF 2840. Damn, I have to skip all the way to 20.
What up, good folks?
Oh my gosh, dude. I don't want to skip through all the entire way. Let me see. 2840. I have to watch this. Let me see.
Oh my God, what's up, man? I gotta say, I ain't happy, bro. What's up with that? Yo, this is the first thing I see when I open it up. What's up with that? It looked like my shoe was smashed, fam. Oh man, I ain't happy with that. Are y'all seeing this? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
He got a dent on his shoe.
Bro, what's up with that? Man.
Hey man, listen, I'll take him.
This.
Hey man, I'll take him. I'll take him. Is he selling for retail? I'll take him.
This is what cats on the internet was talking about. Some pairs be looking janky like that. Look at this. Look at the bow in it. I'm trying to find an angle so y'all can see this bow, bro. Come on, man. This is taking the steam away from the shoe, man.
I'll take him. Is he selling? I'll absolutely take him.
Oh my gosh, man. That deflated me. I ain't gonna front for no camera for nothing, bro. Drop down in the getting on the nerves.
You know, listen, chat, like I said, I totally get I totally get it. I totally get that people pay almost $280 for a pair of shoes like that, and you expect like an A1 pair, nothing, no scuffs, no nothing. Like, I totally freaking get it, bro. I totally get it. But like, man, listen. No one, I promise you, chat, if you get something like that, like a little bit of a crease on the side of the shoe like that, all right? Let me tell y'all something, all right? It's all right.
Facts, I'll
Dock
take
the
any
shoe for the
defected pair
33-month
for retail.
re-up. Facts, I'll take any defect pair for retail, Dock the Shoe says. I know you guys would. Stop complaining about the complainers. Jesus Christ, the official Wild Boy says. Bro, I got the complete defect. Dude, I've seen so many different defects on the shoe, but like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, is it true or not? Like, there was one that's like someone's tongue was all messed up, but I was like, man, come on, bro. Like, are we trying to drive the price? I think this could be where we're trying to drive the prices down. If you are buying shoes to wear it, shouldn't matter because you're going to wear them anyways. Blunt Sneaker says. I mean, they still look good on feet. Right? No lie. All you got to do is unlace the shoes for as the creases go away. I mean, the thing is, like I said, I totally get it. If you're spending $200 and almost like what $280 for a pair of shoes like that, and like it comes like all messed up. Like I totally get it. You know, you spend a lot of money on a retail pair. I mean, almost $280 retail is expensive. I mean, that's not cheap. You feel me? That's not cheap at all. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's expensive. So you feel me? So like, have had pairs where like, you know, certain shoes have some sort of defect in it. But like for me, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't surprise me from Jordan Brand and Nike. It doesn't surprise me at all. I've seen multiple pairs with the glue stains, scuffs, and scratches, but nobody will notice on feet. Absolutely not. You know, because like, what's the worst case scenario, right? It's like unfortunate that you got a defected pair, but the worst case scenario is that like you want to sell it, then go ahead and sell it. You know, that's the only thing. But you know what's so funny is that when people go sell their pair, they won't show the flaws. That's the thing about that, right? It's like, oh, this is messed up. I don't like, man, this is crazy how Nike and this and that has all these defect pairs. But I promise you, the person that has defect pairs goes to sell it will not show the flaws on that shoe.
Rafi, I'm your
Bob,
biggest
not
fan.
the builder, for the 35-month re-up. Rafi, I'm your biggest fan. Bob, not the builder, says, what up, Bob? What's up, man? Thank you so much for the 35-month re-up. Appreciate that. You guys know it's true, though. You know it's true. Like, they'll be the ones pissed at Nike for giving them a flawed shoe, but they ain't gonna be pissed on selling that flawed pair to someone for like $700. Just saying. All right, just saying. Y'all want them bad that you would accept less than. Turner says, Rafi, how much Jordan 1's lows with taxes on the sneakers? Probably like 180. If you're talking about on the Nigels, probably like 180 if you're buying it from the Nigel website, almost $200. You gotta think about shipping and what's it called? Shipping and taxes. Because no one showed them the flaws. Douglas says minor flaws. I look over glue stains, nasty creases. Then yeah, you have the right to complain. Bless Z Sneaker says absolutely, bro. So if I hit on sneakers, someone could have my defective pair 9.5 for retail. D Custom says if I hit on sneakers, someone could have my defective pair 9.5 for retail. Custom says sheesh. $20 pandas is crazy. $20 pandas is crazy. Hey man, listen, I'm picky with my money. No thanks, Jeffrey says. $20 pandas is crazy. Just bought a pair. Hey man, listen, I still got my pair of pandas. All right, hey EA, hold on, time out. Did anyone get EA on Jdsports? Let me know in the chat. It's just crazy because there's no queue up on this shit no more. Anybody get EA? I totally forgot about the 12s real quick. Let me see if I got it. I didn't never get in-store EA. Anybody get EA? Probably tomorrow too. Anybody get EA? I wear 9.5. Sorry, a shock drop, Assad says. EA's live for the 12s, Alexis says. 1,000 points. I may have to get some. I told y'all, man, listen. Dead Shutter was selling his pair for a size 10.5. Dead Shutter? He was selling his pair for size 10.5. Undefeated 4s. He hit in store and he hit online. So he said if anybody's a 10.5, he would sell on that pair for retail. Just got to hit up on Discord. You got to prove that you're a 10.5. His name's Dead Shutter on Discord. So if anybody in here that's wanting a pair, I don't know if he's gotten his second pair yet. I'm not yet. I don't know. I gotta double check if he got a pair. But he said he was gonna sell it for retail. If anybody wanted it. Hues up. Anybody got it? Yes, got it. Just got it. Okay. Looks like a good amount of people got the 12s. Yeah, if you guys want to, like I said, man, we try to cover everything here on this channel. We don't only cover hype stuff. So like we cover everything. Because I understand no one's talking about the 12s, you know, but we talk about them. All right. If you want the 12s, they're available. If anybody wants EA, if anybody wants them, the fashion show doesn't have the size 13 or 14, Greg says. Where are the $20 pandas? Assad says. I think there was a link that was going around in the chat about those $20 pandas. Reserved my 12s. Picked up vlog incoming. There you go, bread and butter. See here. There you go. I always get EA for JD. Hit a size 9. Brandon says, there you go. There you go. Finish line. I think both Finish Line and Jdsports. Both Finish Line and Jdsports has exclusive access on the 12s. So if anybody, if anybody wants to go ahead and check out your account, you're more than welcome. His name is Dead Shutter on Discord. I just said it, Jaden. That's his info. Dead Shutter. Just search him up on just at him on Discord. His literal Discord name is Dead Shutter. He's one of our admins on Discord. So 5 years ago, these 12s would not sit. Francisco says, absolutely not, dude. When these last dropped, dude, I remember getting a pair. These were my very first 12s that I've hit and I bought. These were not very comfortable though. These weren't the most comfortable shoe. You had to like break these in for sure. $205. During the time when it dropped, dude, this shit was not $205. I think it was $190, $185 for these on release date. Cause I got these for like $140 because I worked at Champs. So I was like, you know what? I'll see what's all about with the 12s. So I decided to give it a shot. So like I said, if you want to check your Jdsports and Finish Line accounts, looks like the 12s drop as an exclusive access if you want them. And then here's those links to the Panda Dunks. Man, what is it? $20 Pandas is crazy. $20. Yeah, look at this is a time that we're in right now where like Panda Dunks are $20. Cause isn't like what's retail on regular dunks now? Like 110, 115? Yeah, if one of my mods could send the Discord link. I don't know why the link is not loading up for some reason. Panda Dunks, man. Look at we're at a time where Panda Dunks are $20, chat. I think this is on use rewards. Oh, gotcha. You got to use your reward stuff. I don't know why it's not loading up. These links ain't working on sneaker Twitter. It's like I keep refreshing, but it's not working on my desktop for some reason. Just got my girl a pair. Yeah, I think it's on Finish Line. If you guys want to check out those $20 Pandas. What's the queue on Finish Line for the Jordans? It's for the Jordan 12s, James. There's a queue on Finish Line? Wow. There's no queue on Finish Line for me. What is up with Finish Line, dude? Is this like site broken right now? Oh, because there's a queue. I was like, why isn't it anything loaded up? It's because there's a goofy queue, bro. That's the reason why. There's no queue on Jdsports. For me, there's no queue on JD. It's probably because it's not loading up because there's a queue. Why they got a baby sneaker for men's, Brandon says. Only woman size for the Pandas. No extended size, J Million says. Let's not forget 2 pairs of Pandas got me my Travis Phantoms, Francisco says. That's so crazy to think about, man. That's so crazy. That's so crazy to think about. That Panda Dunks, like literally, dude, Panda Dunks fed families, bro. It really did. Like if you were buying Panda Dunks back then, where like you were selling them for like $300-400, like holy golly, man, that's like the biggest come up in any sneaker situation. Like that or Yeezys. It's crazy, man. People were like crashing out because they couldn't hit on a pair of Pandas. So many people used to crash out because they never hit on a pair of Pandas. The Finish Line site has been doing this every morning for the past 3 weeks, dude. They just need to get rid of Finish Line and just keep just Jdsports. 350s easy. I know that's so crazy to think about because like they would only drop any of the restocks on like Nike or like Foot Locker or something like some dumb site. But like Nike app was like the main site where you would buy a pair of Panda Dunks for retail. And you would flip them for like $350 to $400 because it's back to school shopping. So like there's going to be a lot of activity, you know, behind a lot of these sites where they would have an entire like sale back to school sale. By the way, if you guys are shopping in store as well, make sure you check on the prices online. Okay, you could also price match too. Like, say if you're at Foot Locker and you see a shoe that's like, what? You see a shoe on Jdsports or something like that that's cheaper online. I'm pretty sure you could price match. So make sure you guys are double checking on some of these prices in store. All right, or online, because you could, like I said, you could price match. All right, you could absolutely price match. Well, remember when Champagne got scammed with fake pairs? I don't remember that. With Pandas, I bought my wife and daughter Pandas for over $400 each on GOAT during the hype. There you go. Pandas went back to $96 now. Did they really? I think according to sneaker Twitter, you had to like change, like you had to use like your status cash or something. It's at $96 right now. Man, like, it's so funny how like they mark it down to $96, right? Hold on, let me put this out. It's funny how like they mark it down to $96, right, chat? But the thing is, for this shoe, the original retail price for a Panda Dunk was already $100. So you don't really save money here. People who make fun of Panda Dunks now were one of the drops who spent $300 for a pair 4 years ago. I was kind of glad that I didn't have to pay like that much money for a pair of Pandas though. Pandas for $400 to $20 is insane. I mean, it'll be like that sometimes, you know. It'll be like that sometimes. You feel me? Like during the time of the hype, it's because of the resale. That's it. That's literally how it's been for so freaking long. I have had it to a bit of glitch. You know what? I saw a shoe. Speaking of Pandas, I saw a shoe chat yesterday. And, you know, the first thing I thought about was the furry pandas. And I promise you this, dude. What is this? The Abominable Snowman. Dunk Lows. Chat. What is this? Is this a SB? Those are GS? Okay, these are only specifically dropping in GS sizing. Man, what is Nike doing, bro? Man, listen, I don't want to hear it to some of you SB fans in here, high key too, because listen, you guys, some of y'all like birdies, so you can't really make fun of these. These are like, if this was like a birdie, oh man, dude, people would have been jumping on this. People said sneaker of the year. But like, I feel like they're 100% trying to mimic like the whole like Labubu stuff. Like 100%. There's no way that Nike's not gonna not make this and like get inspired by something else. They're 100% getting inspired by the whole Labubu stuff. Like, you can't tell me they're not. They're 100% getting in. They're inspired. They're getting inspired by the whole Labubu stuff. My kid's gonna love these. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of the kids are gonna love it, but like, oh my gosh, it looks like a Labubu, you know, shoe. Oh yeah, kids are gonna love this. Verdi as SB of the year last year. That's crazy, bro. Them Verdis are ugly as hell, bro. No offense. Y'all are just glazing anything, bro. Them Verdis are ugly. Verdi 2.0 is y'all down bad, Jeremy Wu says. Well, if you think the Verdis are sneaker of the year, you must like these as sneaker of the year then. I'm sorry, them Verdis were ugly. Thanks for the heads up on the Dunks cop for my girl, Lewis says. There we go. Yeezy size $20 is crazy, Brandon says. Nike is the biggest. Bro, you can't tell me that they're trying to inspire this dunk. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing with the Pandas. They're 100% trying to mimic that Labubu without getting in trouble, obviously. Because they could just throw in fur and just be like, all right, well, this is the Abominable Snowman. and then just run with this. But knowingly, they're probably just mimicking the freaking Labubu stuff. Nike's been making dunks like this for years now. It's inspired. It is inspired by Labubus. Bro, come on, dude. Nike wasn't. What do you mean? They've been doing this for years. What do you mean? Yeah, maybe the what's the other collab that they've done? But like all of a sudden on a regular dunk, they were doing that for maybe SB, but they weren't doing this for regular dunks. They were not doing these on regular dunks for years. Tell me another multiple colorways that they've done. This is the second colorway we've seen in 1 month. You saw the Pandas that has a bunch of furs all over it. And then you got this regular. These are all regular dunks, mind you. Like, yes, you've seen them doing it with SB, but you ain't seen them doing this with regular dunks. So, like, in CPFM, the thing is CPFM is more of a collab. Like, this is just a regular dunk, and then they're doing it with multiple colorways. Especially the fact that they're only dropping this in GS sizing. Come on, man. They're dropping specifically, and they're aiming at a specific crowd of people. Children. All right? Like, Undefeated Force came in yesterday, Motown says. The best Nike SB this year so far is the Air Max 95 hot take. I'm just saying, why does it matter if it's regular or SB, Dougal? You reaching, bro. Dude, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Hey, man, listen, if you don't like my opinion, move around, bro. Move around. It's all good. It's just my opinion. It's definitely not a reach. It's definitely not a reach. It's just an it's just an opinion. Did you see the new furry pandas? Yeah, I did. I did see that. People think being different is cool, but it is, and it is. But y'all be going overboard. Verdi's as sneaker of the year. The fish. I mean, like I said, that's their opinion. At the end of the day, the official wild boy. You know what I mean? That's their opinion. You feel me? Like, that's the same thing. All right. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Okay. I understand that the way you're saying this, but that's the same thing with like OG sneakerheads, where like, oh, I'm all OG and that's it. I don't care about the hype and all that stuff. It's the same thing. You know, it's like if you're OG, everything that's cool. You feel me? Christian for the 2. ASL Raps. Who? Soyper? Wait, what? There's no difference between a dunk and an SB dunk other than a thin zoom air on the heel. They're the same shoe, J Million says. In a way, yes. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not shitting on the shoe. You know, if it's aimed towards kids, that's fine. You know what I mean? But like I said, like the young kids and stuff like that are super into Labubus. It's like, this is not a convenient where like they all of a sudden dropping like furry dunks. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. That is it. If you don't like it, then just move around. If Labubus can be at SneakerCon, they can use the idea. Brandon says absolutely. That's the thing, is you gotta take advantage of what's really what's trending and what's hype, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you wonder why that Nike like oversaturated the regular dunks to the ground, because they knew that everybody wanted them. That's the demand. So, but shout out to Christian. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. Smash that like button, please. Yeah, make sure I run it up for the one time, man. All right, run it up. Let's run it up to 200 likes. Hey, if you're ghost watching today, smash that like button, man. I really do appreciate y'all tapping in as always. All right, who needs a Labubu? Mon says, what up, Raph and family? What up, Cut Life? What's good, dude? Good morning. You see your Supreme ice machine this summer? Have I used it? No, I have not. It's still in the closet doing absolutely nothing. Raph, my box, my boy, them cave stones fours in hand are fine. I've been telling people those cave stones are a lot better in hand. You know what I mean? I mean, it's okay to disagree. I don't get this move around thing. Yeah, just move around, Dogo, man. Move around. Raph, do you know if the Lego dunks are gonna be like the CFCF dunks where they have different color? Like, maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't really been paying attention too much of Nike Lego. Like, for me, no offense, like I don't really care too much of the Nike Lego stuff. But I know they are definitely coming out with like different types of Lego pieces where like you could create, like build, different sneakers and stuff like that. But like there's only been a couple though. So shout outs to Christian for the $5 donation.
Christian Wiggins donated $4.99. Sniper kicks and all these bulk buyers are selling reps to stocks and goat killing the sneaker game.
Shout out to Christian for the 5 sniper kicks, and all these bulk buyers are selling reps to StockX and GOAT killing the sneaker game. Okay, well, listen, man. I'll be completely honest with you, Christian, right? So putting an allegation of someone that's, selling reps into StockX and GOAT, like maybe that's your personal opinion, but like I don't want to put no allegations on anybody like that if you have no proof. You know what I'm saying? Like putting someone's name out there, like, and then you know what I'm saying? Like listen, if that's your opinion, you feel me? That's your opinion. But I would say this, man. I would say this, dude. Like if you don't really like what people are doing, by like selling certain things or saying certain things, or just don't pay attention to them, bro. That's it. That's all the best advice I could give you, bro. All right. That's the best advice I could give you, bro. But I'm not going to put out anyone's name and, and say like, oh, they are doing this, they're doing that. You feel me? Because that's, yeah, I don't know. You say allegedly, but can't really sit here and say like, oh yeah, someone's selling fakes with no receipts or anything like that. So I don't know. Just that's my opinion, bro. If you don't really like what a certain person is doing, just don't watch, or just don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. New York Dad, what up, man? Morning rap and chat. Just letting you know, Awake New York's pink back door is wide open. Uh-oh. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me either. You know what I mean? Boomer, Sooner for the $5 donation. New here, dipping my toes back in the shoe game. Enjoy the channel, man.
$4.99. New here, dipping my toes back to the shoe game. Enjoy the channel, man, dude.
You're dipping your toes back in the shoe game, huh? You know what's interesting is that, like, I said this before, where like people tend to take a break off sneakers and then come back to the sneaker game, which is fine. It's interesting to see how people react to the way how the sneaker game is, and during the time that they were collecting sneakers. It's cool. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like obviously if you've been around the channel for a long time and stuff like that, it's interesting to see how trends are just going crazy. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it just dies down dramatically, just like dunks, right? Like for instance, like, dunks, everybody was on its like peak on regular dunks, and then it just dramatically died down because no one really, I feel like, obviously Nike oversaturated it, or like people just don't really care about it because there's no resale value to the shoe. Same thing with Yeezys, right? We had a huge like breakout with Yeezys, 350 V2s and all types of Yeezys and stuff like that, where everybody was buying basically almost all the Yeezys, and then all of a sudden it just went downhill from there. So it's interesting to see, then if you're new to the game, right, and you're just now coming in, right, again, you're dipping your toes in, it's just like, what are these Labubus? When did Pokemon cards become very popular? You ask yourself that, breaks are needed. Absolutely. Listen, when you take a break in the sneaker game, it's not like you're completely out of it. I've seen people where like they'll be completely out of it, meaning they're not buying, but they're still paying attention to what's kind of going on, so I remember Raffaele used to wear Yeezys culture. Yeah, I mean, like I had a phase when I first started doing YouTube. Like it was all Jordans. I was into, Kobe's and all that stuff. And then Yeezys were a really huge phase of mine, just because like, I was like into all the comfort and stuff like that. But then after that, it was just like, there were some Jordans here and there that I was still buying. But yeah, Yeezys were very, very comfortable. So there's a sneakerhead born every day, Deleon says. Abso-freaking-lutely. Not saying that Yeezys were bad. Like I enjoyed like Ultra Boost, Pure Boost, like NMDs and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed NMDs as well. I loved NMDs when they first dropped, man. Loved them. Yeezys only went downhill because of the Adidas versus Ye beef. It's not for that. Yeezys would still top of the market, James says. Yeah, I mean, if there was no beef and back and forth with Ye and Adidas, absolutely they would have been going on. But now it is what it is. It's officially over. One thing you won't catch Ravi wearing is green shoes. Ben C says, "Stop it, bro. Stop it." It's so funny how we talk about green shoes because like Asics dropped like a green Asic the other day, and I was like, man, those are alright. But also speak up if you feel something, and stop trying to be Rafi's yes men. Official Wild Boy says, "What official Wild Boy? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?" Morning Raf and chat, thanks for putting that call out. Finally received tracking number from the Undefeated 4. It's time to defeat the final boss. There you go. Yeah, I still love Yeezys. I mean, I wear my Yeezy slides time to time. My Yeezy slides are cooked. That's why I don't really wear them. I mean, they're cooked, bro. They're so dirty. Like to a point where like I tried cleaning them. Hey man, there's no saving them. Ravi, did you see the Yeezy slides take 12 weeks to ship? No, I did not. You're talking about those $20 Yeezy slides? No, I pass on all that stuff, man. Not Kanye is political nightmare, Delmix says. Yeah, but the thing is, some people don't pay attention to all that stuff, where they just kind of pay attention to the sneaker. Just the same thing with Tom Sack, right? The allegations that was against him and stuff like that, but people are not, with his situation kind of went over some people's heads, and they just kind of like, they like the shoe at the end of the day. They think it's comfortable, and that's what they like. So 700 people in here and 200. Yeah, make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button, man. All right, smash that like button if y'all don't mind, man. Smash that like button, bro. Smash that like button, dude. All right, run it up for the one time. A lot of yes man in the chat just copying what Rappy says. Dougal says, man, listen, chat, listen. All right, Dougal, official Wild Boy, if y'all don't like the way the chat is talking, I mean, you guys don't have to be here, bro. You really don't, respectfully. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You guys are here for the whole sneaker talk and stuff like that. But then once you start talking about chat, like, bro, it's the internet, man. You're not going to win over the internet, bro. You're just not. We got it. Like, you know how much trolls are out there? Not even my chat in general. I'm just saying, like, you say something that you complain about a certain, like, thing, people are just going to come after you and they don't care. Like, that's the horrible thing about, like, about the internet sometimes. It's horrible. People will say some crazy stuff on the internet, bro. It's insane, and I get it. You feel me? But like, I don't know. Feel me? Like, the chat is just gonna be the chat. I mean, I'm sure there's probably worse chats than mine where like people be saying some crazy stuff, but like, I feel like the chat's fine. I remember when certain sneakers or creators said they would not cover Tom Sachs or Ye anymore, and they still do because they full of cap. Re-up says, yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, the reason why I don't really cover the whole Tom Sachs thing is because I'm not a big fan of the sneaker. You know, obviously when it comes down to release day, I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of people going for it. We'll cover it, but like, I'm just not a big fan of the shoe. When I found out about the whole like Tom Sachs stuff, like way before I even knew who he was, and like people were talking about these Mars Yard, and when I found out the price of it, I'm just like, why is the shoe cost so much money? You know what I mean? For like, it looked like literally the Tom Sachs remind me of, if you guys remember the free runs 1.0s, literally that's what reminds me of the Tom Sachs in a way. And I'm just like, this is basically just a running shoe. Why does it cost $2,000+? Like I don't understand why it's cost so much. Yeah, I don't know. How many shoes y'all have copped this year thus far? A handful of pairs. You'll have just buy don't buy Jordan 12s, Harlem says. Can't be pressed about keyboard warriors. Most of them are grown, living in their parents' basement. Jason says. I hate to say that now, but just people say whatever they want to say. You know what? Just tend to ignore it. You feel me? Let's see. I mean, you cover other sneakers that you don't like. No shade. Just saying. Yeah, I still cover it. I still cover the shoes I don't like at the end of the day because there's other people in here that's interested in it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no shade at all because I literally cover all the shoes, even though like I don't even like them. I'll still cover them because there's people that will bring it up at the end of the day. So, Morning Rap, what is your favorite Jordan 12 colorway of all time? I don't really think I have a favorite colorway of a Jordan 12, to be completely honest with you. Like French Blue 12s were like my very first Jordan that I've ever owned. That was it. I mean, taxis are nice. I was a huge fan of the Master 12s when they first came out. I thought those were cool. Obviously, flu games are tends to be everyone's favorite. Cherries, you know. But I don't really have a favorite Jordan 12 to, if that's what you're, obviously that's what you're asking. But do not have a favorite. Keiko dang, that's weird. Probably my finish line ain't getting them. Ivan says. Morning Rap, what is your favorite Jordan 12? Secure. Are there any FOMO drives all these crazy prices? I mean, dude, the thing is, like, especially with these Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 lows, I feel like a lot of people could be content if they passed on these. I'm sure, but there's like, and the thing is, like, with the shoe and not looking at the whole resale with this sneaker, like. I said this before. I could understand why people wouldn't like it, but I think still it's a decent shoe. Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max on the swoosh at 7. Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95s on swoosh at 7 o'clock. Anybody got that link for that? Swoosh dropping, the swoosh dropping? Swoosh dropping, huh? When people discuss sneaker of the year, only includes Nike Jordans. It really grinds my gears, Mario says. Hey, Raph, you copying the Nigels? We'll go for them. I think I'll put my name in the hat. But I don't think I'll go for them on Sneakers app. I think I'm just going to go for them for the... Actually, you know what? We might just go for them on the Sneakers app and pass on the raffle. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Collab. You didn't hear it? It's like an Air Max 95. I didn't know they were going to... Dot Swoosh was going to do that. I thought that was just going to be a regular drop. It's like... I think it's this. But I didn't think it was a dot swoosh one. And I thought it was not till September. It says release details on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nike Air Muscle 95 Quick Strike. The Nike Air Max 95 Yu-Gi-Oh! A complimentary apparel will be available globally on Joey Colorways September 12th on sneakers and selected Nike retail partners. Japan exclusive. So there's two different colorways, obviously. But I thought this was like a regular drop. Yeah, not August 12th. Yeah, September 12th. This is like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nike Air Max 95 collab. I was going to talk about this today. I was going to cover this today because I know some people were asking about this yesterday. And then someone sent this over to me yesterday as well. So I haven't checked the site. I have not checked the site for sure. I haven't checked the site. It seems like a cool concept. I'm curious of how the t-shirts are going to look like. I want to see the apparel. That's what I really want to see. I want to see the apparel on this. Instagram said August 12. Like who Instagram? Who Instagram though? Who are you referring by Instagram? Looks like nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dumb collab. I mean, I want to see the apparel. I mean, I understand why they're pushing out the Air Max 95s. I totally get it, right? With the Air Max 95s, I totally get that they're trying to push it. But like, I want to see the apparel because I would probably, if it has like, dude, if it has Yugi in it and it has the Nike on it, dude, I'm definitely gonna go for that t-shirt. I honestly feel like the Air Max Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardvin says we want the apparel because the shoe looks like normal Air Max 95s. Yeah, I want to see the apparel, man. I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Deleon says the card they got it for the them is pretty dope. Casper says, oh, do they come with like a slab or something? I just want the Neon's Air Maxes. They said the insoles has blue eyes, white dragon, and it's in Sneaker Files. Adrian says, oh, let's check it out then. Let's check it out. Let's see. Sneaker Files posted it. Let me see. Sneaker Files. I don't know if there was like official images. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna I'm going to talk about this because I think this shoe is freaking fire. All right, hold on. But hold on, let me see if there's like more images. He shows the pack, but he doesn't necessarily show much about it. I don't know if there's other, like an official look. This is not even the official look, I don't think. Yeah, we'll take a look at it once we see a little bit more pictures. But man, oh man, chat, I don't know why. These are nice, dude. I don't know if I'm going to say this right either. So I don't know if you've seen this. This is a new Air Jordan 3. All right. This is the Air Jordan 3 Mexico El Vuelo. Sorry if I'm saying this wrong. But man, I don't know about you guys, but I think these are fire, dude. These are nice. These are nice to look at. All right. I don't know if I'd wear them, but I like the look of it. I like how they added this like different side on the 3. I don't know if you guys could see that. They have like, it looks like waves in a way. Okay. I might, some of you guys going to think these are ugly, but I kind of dig what they did on the side of the shoe. What? Come on, bro. I'm only thinking because it's a little bit different. I say it. I kind of like it. Violo? Is that how you say it? It's nice to look at. Like I said, it's nice to look at. I don't think I'd wear it, but I like the fact that they added this on the side of that 3. Just like when they came out with the what's it called? Golly. I have a brain fart. It's those red Jordan 3s. I forgot where they were called, man. Oh, they had the swoosh on it. That's what that Nike needs to start doing. Put a swoosh on the Jordan 3. I like the look of it. So, it's got green though. Oh my gosh, here you go. If you're a Reebok fan, you get it. Jonathan says, them horrible to look at. Come on, bruh. They're not that bad. I think they're nice. This wag Jordan brand needs to stop working with beans. That's insane. Marcel for the 17-month re-up. I like these. And the Soulfly 3's coming out. Marcel says, I don't think I've seen the Soulfly 3s yet. Are you talking about those green and orange ones? The Tinker Hatfields. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The Tinker 3s. I like that. I wish that they added more swoosh on the Jordan 3. I don't know why, but the swoosh on the Jordan 3 just looks good. Because I just feel like the Jordan 3, like, I get it. The original Jordan 3s, they didn't have no swoosh on them. But, like, it gives it a nice little touch to it. Because the Jordan 3s are kind of just like, it's just kind of basic. So I like how they incorporated this into the shoe. So I'm glad I grew up doing the oh man, you just delete your comment. Let's see, CPFM Dunks Swamp Sponge better than the Rey Mysterio 3s. That's crazy, bro. Then CPFMs, I was really disappointed on the CPFMs. I was really disappointed. I'm not a fan at all with the CPFMs in 2020, in the big 2025. Not a fan at all. Like, I get it. I mean, obviously that's their style of that, what they chose and stuff like that. But I'm not a big fan of it. Not. Here comes the in the comments. Assad says, "Aren't the fiery heroes?" Rav have Mexican? No, I don't. I'm not. I just like it. Gonna they have and sell them in Mexico for $1,000? Like says the Mexican 5s. They the last years are way better than these. Mexican Joel says, "Hey man, listen, either you like it or you love it, man. It's fine. If you don't like it, it's okay. I don't know if these are official. I don't know if this is the official look too. I just know, like, once I saw kind of like the waves on it, I thought that was sick. I thought that was sick on it. It's a little different on the Jordan 3s. It's not for everybody, but I could totally understand why no one would like it. Those 3s are A's, Jeffrey says. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. If you're ghost watching, run it up. Hit that like button. Wanted to share that with you guys as well. I don't know if you guys seen the new Caitlin Clark's Kobe's. The new Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s Rookie of the Year expected to release spring of 2026. A new Caitlin Clark coming out again. All right. A new Caitlin Clark. Kobe, I was going to say Jordan. Kobe 5. All right. You will change your mind on the CPFMs. No, I will not, dude. Trust me, Blunts. I will be passing on CPFMs, bro. 100%. That is a shoe that I know I will never wear. All right. A new Caitlin Clark. Kobe 5. Ant-Man Kobe 5. What do you guys think about these? The Silver Bullet vibes must cop. And man, listen, these are obviously basketball shoes. This could be nice on the court. It's very shiny. Would you pay for your brick by bricks like $700? Silver Bullet. This is nice. I think these are nice. If you're gonna wear these on the court, absolutely, these are gonna look nice on the court. 100%. 100%. Aluminum foil 5s. Y'all won't pass on CPFNs come release date. I will 100% be passing, bro. I'll make sure I pass. Trust me. I will be passing on CPFNs. Trust and believe. I'm just talking for myself. I'm not talking for the chat, by the way. Okay? Because I am not a big fan of those CPFM dunks at all. Not even one bit a fan. It's really ugly. Those are not it, Aaliyah says. I mean, the thing is, it's crazy how they're really pushing a lot of Caitlin Clark's Kobe Nike collabs together. I'm very surprised that they are really pushing it pretty heavy. Because this year, they're dropping one more Caitlin Clark this year, and then they're dropping more next year. So I can't imagine how many more shoes that they got to collab with Caitlin Clark with the Kobe's. So also she's supposed to drop her own signature shoe this upcoming fall. So I don't even know if there's official images to that either. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know if you guys saw this. I wanted to share this real quick because someone asked about it and it reminded me because I had it on my camera roll. I did screenshot it, but because you can't show it on the desktop sneakers. But you guys could answer this poll, which I thought this was interesting. How they wanted to put this out there. How do you feel about a re-release? It says, love them, bring them back. Only if I missed it the first time. Depends on the pair. Not into it. So they're basically asking the people, how do you feel about a re-release? I'm not sure if they're specifically aiming at Air Maxes or just in general. But that's not even confirmed. Reason someone says. Off-White Air Force Ones released a fall new colorway. I was gonna bring that up as well because I did see it all over social media yesterday. I would say this. I guess I would reword this in a way, not reword this, but instead of that picture, how do you guys feel about Nike re-releasing basically everything? Obviously, this year we got Undefeated 4s, which was not. I did not expect that. Right, Undefeated 4s. I did not expect that at all. Obviously Tokyo 5s. You got re-release of White Cement 4s. I mean, like I said, we've seen Nike re-retro a lot of different, Jordan colorways and all that stuff. But how do you feel the way that Nike is doing this year with Jordan? And, I guess in general, right? Air Max 95s they're bringing out some of the classic colorways, making it somewhat limited to bring out the hype. And especially tanking down the market. Absolutely. They're really, really crashing the market with some of these grails that, people have always wanted back then that cost thousands of dollars. And now you could, Jordan and Nike ends up releasing them again, and then you could get them for retail, For instance, Undefeated 4 is a shoe that dropped back in 2005, being its first, Jordan collab ever. And knowing that you could go for the shoe for retail, and a lot of you guys and a ton of us freaking hit on the shoe, and knowing that this shoe at some point was going for like $20,000-$30,000 in the secondary market. You know, the thing is, like, obviously not everybody is going to be satisfied of it. You know, it's like, oh, well, why didn't they, you know, the originals were better, or the 2006s were better, or the 2018 pair was better, Raf, you know? I personally don't mind it. You know, obviously we've seen that for years where like Jordan Brand will come out and re-retro a Jordan 1 High Chicago, you know, 6 years later as a reimagine, right? And then, or like a Jordan 4 White Cement, or the Jordan 4 Industrial Blue with a different colorway, a little twist to it. So, you know, and it's so, and the thing is, like, and I've always told everybody, it's like the original, the new retro pair is never going to be the same as the original pair that you fell in love with, right? It's always going to be like that. Like, for instance, Shadow Backboards this year in the Big 2025, they're bringing those back out. But, like, obviously the leather quality is not the same as the original pair that they originally dropped back in, like, 2015. So, like, I don't know. I don't really care. I like it. I like it. You know, if you have a beat up pair where you genuinely enjoyed, you know, wearing all the time, and it's all creased up, all dirty and stuff like that, it build a little bit of character with the sneaker. It's like, oh shoot, you know, Jordan Brand's bringing them back out in 2025. I could get myself a fresh pair. You know, don't buy Pandas now. I thought they were the worst shoe ever. Orlando says I wouldn't like it if they bought back the grailed SBs. That's the one thing that I don't see Nike doing, right? Because I feel like Nike SB is in a whole different department of what they are trying to represent and what they're trying to do, right? Because we kind of talked about the whole SB stuff. You know, some people may disagree with me, which is fine. Which I felt like when they were trying to introduce and making SBs a lot more mainstream, I don't know if that's the right word, but I think it is, where like they were adding collabs, you know, to really build up hype with SB. And some of the SB guys that have been collecting SBs for a long time would say, yo, Raph, I disagree because SB's been around for a very long time. I agree with that, but I feel like Nike was really trying to make SB like really mainstream for a lot more other people to like this sneaker, to just wear it instead of just skateboarding. Not only that, but just making it as a collector's piece into their sneaker collection in the rotation. And now, right, you've seen all these collabs throughout the years, and now they're really catered. They have they're aiming at a different fan base. Now you see in like the last 2 years, you've been seeing that Nike's really just picking and choosing who gets a certain collab with the SBs. Like, you've seen a lot more skateboarders getting catered and getting their own sneaker, which is awesome, right? Because I didn't know who Haley Wilson was this year. I didn't know who that was. I didn't know who Yudo was until like last, 2023. I didn't know who Yudo was. There were certain like skateboarders I did not know. People would be like, Raph, how do you not know? I'd be like, bro, I don't really skate like that, so I wouldn't really necessarily know who that is, you know? So it is kind of cool that Nike SB is doing what they're doing, but I don't think they would. I just don't see them like redropping a, like, you know, Nike SB Pigeon, or, you know, or a diamond, you know what I'm saying? You know, SB, you know, bringing back all those Paris SBs. I don't see them doing that. So SB should re-release and skate shops should get flooded with pairs. I mean, imagine if they did that though. Would I be upset? Probably not. Some other consumers that have a pair of, like, you know, Paris's or Freddy Krueger's, you know, that, because Freddy Krueger's were never to release, right? They were just, weren't they supposed to get like burnt, or like they were supposed to like really, what's it called? Burn all the pairs that they made or something like that. But like, I know some SB heads in here would not want any of the older SBs to re-retro. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if they did it, but I know some people wouldn't want to. So, yeah, Sean Weatherspoon might come back soon, Unknown says. No more gatekeeping, and the skate shops would have to do first come first service. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do. I mean, there's some releases that some skate shops will do first come first serve, but most of the time they just be doing like what's it called? Raffles. Diamond Supply SBs are awesome. Need a fresh pair. Trey Miner says. I mean, dude, how much that shoe's going for? Man, it's insane. Why not if we go for why not if we go these go for the Undefeated 4s? D says. Nike put all oil on them. Chevy Ride says, yeah, something like that, right? Because they were planning on burning them or something. I don't know the whole entire backstory of that, but it's something similar in those lines. Freddy's were as he's in the knees. I wish the Freddy Krueger's dunks were actually come out, and the shoes is awesome. That is my favorite movie. Tyler says, bring them all back. I wear brick says raffles are AK backdoored. Nike has no choice but bring back these retros to keep the name of these shoes generational. The last game Sneakerhead says, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, that's why I'm like really curious of what Jordan Brand and Nike has in store for next year. Like, what are they planning to bring back is the question. Like, what they brought back in 2025, I'm just really curious of what they got planned coming out in 2026. Like, they gotta have to bring out a lot of crazy stuff, man. A lot of crazy stuff. Because according to Twitter, you know, next year, we thought, like, people were saying, we thought we've seen a whole lot this year. Imagine about, like, what we were about to see in 2026. Like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what are we about to see? What are we about to see? And like I said, in 2 years, in 2027, is the anniversary, the 10th anniversary of Off-White, right? So speaking of Off-White, I don't know if this is like an official drop, but this has been going around all over social media. This is the retailer look of the upcoming Off-White Air Force One Sesames. Supposedly these are dropping in the fall season, $150. I know there was some pairs going around with this shoe. I know Off-White's been quite quiet about what they wanted to drop. I know obviously we've already got a confirmation about the Jordan 1 High Alaskas coming out on, I think, around December. I think December 20th is when the release day is on that shoe. And it seems like we've been getting this shoe. I mean, this shoe has been popping up here and there. This is like the third time I've seen it pop up, and a lot more blogs have been kind of posting this. But I don't know if Off-White is going to start to make, you know, they're going to slowly start making noise in the upcoming year or so. So I don't know if this is the start of it, but we have an Off-White Air Force One that is supposedly dropping in the fall season. I know they've dropped a ton of different colorways with this. We had the MCAs, we had the Brooklyns, we had the Lemonades. We had obviously the 10 on that as well. So can this be another first time push? And you know what's so funny, man? You know what's so funny? Like, it's not even funny, but like the Jordan 1 High, right? I had a conversation with the homie JMK about this, about the shoe, how we already have an official look and a set date for the Jordan 1 High Off-White. And I told him, I was like, dude, there's no way that the Off-White Jordan 1 High Alaskas are going to hit $1,000. There's no way. I honestly think this will be the very first Jordan 1 High Off-White that we've seen ever to hit under $1,000. So what do you think about that? I was like, well, I mean, think about it. Like, Jordan 1 Highs are just on its lowest, like, right now. Like, no one really, it just doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are interested in Jordan 1 Highs. You know, I personally still enjoy Jordan 1 Highs. Obviously, the resale price is very low, which is fine because you could get most of the Jordan 1 Highs, almost some of the GR Jordan 1 Highs for almost half of how much it's going for, you know? And Unions obviously were the, like, what? He said it will be no, won't JMK, stop it. You know, stop it. No, I did not. Like Unions, right? Like Unions was like one Jordan 1 High that was really wowing a lot of people. But now, like, if you patiently waited for that Union, you would have got it for basically retail, you know? These Off-Whites. I mean, the thing is, right, James, people said the same thing about Unions, but obviously Off-White and Unions, two different shoes, right? Obviously, with Off-White Jordan 1 Highs, they're going to be a lot more limited, right? Off-White, we already know it's going to be limited. What up, Drex? What up, dude? Happiest place on earth, Disney World. There you go, Drex. Enjoy with your fam, man. There you go. Man, I've never been to Disney World. I've always wanted to. Hey, Raph, do you still rock your Brooklyn? I don't have them. I've got rid of them, J-Boy, long time ago, man. I got rid of my off-white. Those are the Brooklyns. I got rid of those a long time ago, man. I've only worn them. I think I wore them once, and then I got rid of them because I just like, man, I don't think I'm gonna wear these, you know. So like, if out of all the ones that I've owned, because I've owned only 2 off-white Air Force Ones, the MCAs were my favorite, which was the all blue ones. Those were my favorites, and I also got rid of those as well. So you gotta hit Universal one day. Monaraf, have you seen any information in regards to the Awake 5s? Danny, all we know about the Awake Jordan 5s is that the equal raffle is set to drop on Sunday. That is what the rumors is saying. I'm not sure if that's confirmed from Awake themselves, but according to Twitter, the Awake equal raffle should start on Sunday, and it's only going to be an equal raffle, and obviously the shoe is going to drop the end of August, which is, I believe, is August 30th. So that is the set day for the shoe. So I feel like Off-White era of sneakers has passed. Like, it's a mesh runner and a Jordan 4. Not really sure the Off-White. I mean, I think the only one that most likely will hit, in my personal opinion, is probably the Jordan 4, just because Jordan 4s are obviously, you know, really, really hot right now. And I think, you know, if they did drop the Bread 4, that would be, I don't know, that would be crazy if they did that. But they already announced like a couple years ago that his wife said they weren't going to drop them. Off-White name brand has lost its luster. You think so? You think it's because of Nigel's past? Like, I feel like if Nigel was obviously still here, I think not Nigel, Virgil. If Virgil was still here, then I feel like obviously, you know, Off-White would have been making a lot of noise. Like, who was here during the Off-White dunks? You guys remember the lot dunks? When Virgil and his entire team dropped the entire dunk. I think that was the last drop before his passing, I believe. Was it the dunks or the Jordan 2s? I think it was the dunks, because it was the Jordan 2s and then they dropped the dunks. I don't remember which one was first or which one was last. But if you remember the lot 50, man. Like, Nigel and his entire team, like, went crazy. Why do I keep seeing Nigel, dude? Virgil and his entire team went crazy on that lot. And I think it was, who was it that bought all the lots? Was it Harrison? Man, I don't know which one was the best lot. Someone tends to ask me what the best lot number was. I don't know what the best one was, man. I don't know what was the best one. The only ones that I hit was, the only reason why I remember this, what lot was it? Is Rahus in here? Me and Rahus had the same lot number. Because I didn't want to guess, because you could actually have known what lot you had if you searched up the what's it called, the art number or something like that, the SKU. And I forgot, I would think it was maybe lot 12 or 14, and then I end up paying resale for lot 50. It was all exclusive access. Was a lot of, I don't know what lot. It was a lot 7. There it is. That was the one I owned. It was lot 7. Yep. It was lot 7. Like, obviously the most hype one was lot 1 and then lot 50. And then I only bought lot 50. I should have bought lot 1. If I had lot 1, I would have kept it. But I got rid of lot 50. Got rid of it. Yeah, lot 7. Anybody still got their off-white dunks though? Anybody in here? I had EA for lot 02. Black Shinobi says. Anybody still got their lots? And mind you guys, like these were all just regular dunks too. Thankfully, Raw got lot 7. He couldn't count past 10, Rami says. Wow. Pull up the lots real quick. Last name Sneakerhead says his wife sold the company, Bronston said. Did she really? Did she really? I mean, I don't even know if she would have known what to do with it. Off-white lots. Man. 50 of them, chat. If you weren't here for them, which is fine, but man, what a time, man. All 50 of them. All 50 of them, chat. Hanover stole my zip tie. Well, you shouldn't have invited him to your room. Then he wouldn't have stole your zip tie. I got robbed in Dallas. Yeah, huh? Y'all shouldn't have slept in the same hotel room. Golly, man. A lot of these lots look all the same. See, the 50 obviously was the all black one, and then the off-white. It has the sailed midsole on them, too. I don't know. There was the one that had like the purple tongue. That one was nice, too. The one that had the purple tongue. I forgot what lot that was. Hey, man, Rahus, all I got to say, you set yourself up for that one, buddy. Oh, what a time for roll. I missed it. Yeah, I mean, the off-white dunks were, and it's crazy because it like dropped every single day for like 2 weeks, I think. They dropped like, what was it, like 3 to 4 dunks a day as an exclusive access. Didn't know exactly what time it dropped either. It was just completely random. What up, D-Animal? What's good, man? Hold up, who was wrestling a met over the Frosted Flakes, Deleon says. Lot 15. Man. And it's like, I don't even know how much these go for anymore. Probably a whole lot now. Huh? Because the retail on these were like, I think it was still like a regular dunk price. So I think it was like $130, I think, was the retail on these. So like the retail prices weren't that much. But like hitting on exclusive access on these was like a gem. One of my favorite times in the sneaker history. Oh, this was 100%, dude. 100%, man. This was a really great time. I think this was back in 22 as well. Back in 2022. Man, those leather lots didn't hold that shape very well, Nick says. Personal opinion. I don't even think anyone sells these at like sneaker cons anymore. Like seriously, like these are really like, these are gems. I don't even know how much they're going for. And now I'm curious. Hold on. Because you don't see these at sneaker cons. I don't think I've seen one at a sneaker con. At like Vegas, I don't think I've seen one. Off-white dunks. And if you guys have yours still, like, golly. See, they don't, some of them go for a certain amount, 300 plus. Imagine trying to collect every single one of them. Oh my goodness. Last sale was, for this one's $350. Yeah, see, these are going to be, if you try to collect every single one of them, oh my goodness, man. Yeah. At least, what's 50? Average is like $400. I'm going to say average is like 400, right? You're going to be spending almost $20,000, bro, plus to buy the entire collection of off-white dunks. Because the average is around, what, $400? Because the asking low is $290, $300. I just averaged it around $400. That's like $20,000 worth of lots if you times it by 50. I mean, I don't know how much the regular ones go for. Number one, see, asking on this is last sale was $689. My size go $1,100 in my size on these. Yeah, see, I think the Rafi definitely sick. 100% my fault. Yeah, I am getting a little sick. That's why I might not even play basketball today because I'm just not feeling good. Only 20,000, say less. Yeah, you got $20,000 just, you know, just laying around. Yeah, you got the big pockets there, Orlando. You got the big pockets. We all know that. You listen. If anybody, hey, listen, if you guys need to borrow a couple Lambos, Orlando got you, bro. And he got like 6 of them. And one's green too. Yes, I wouldn't play ball today. I'm out, brother. Raph, have a wonderful day, brother. I appreciate you, Mon. Appreciate you once again, man. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. Hit that like button. Hey, Ghost Watchers in the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button for the one time, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in. All right? Hit that like button, but no one is wanting to buy them. Yeah, that too. You know, because some people are probably, you know what? You're right. Right, Big Poppy? You're probably right, man. You're probably 100% right. People are probably sitting on inventory. Probably don't want to sell them because it's like a rare gem or two. You know what I mean? They don't really, no one's really biting on the prices. So, what's dropping on EA, Turk says? It's for the flu, not the flu games, but it's for the French Blue 12s. If anybody missed out on the French Blue 12s, exclusive access went live this morning. All right, just check your EA accounts on Jdsports and Finish Line. Okay, if anybody's interested, and anybody just now tapping in this morning, the Nigel's Jordan 1 lows. All right, better with time. Just loaded up yesterday on the Nike sneakers app for $165. All right, so just be aware, okay? I believe this is a 10-minute raffle this Saturday. You also have the Nigel's dropping on his website. Chat, this Saturday, this stream, I will be at a hotel room, okay? I will not be home, but I will be streaming at my hotel room that day, if anybody was curious, okay? I will be streaming on Saturday. It will not have the original setup, but I will be here with you guys. Okay, should be a nice little fun stream. First time streaming at a hotel room. Whoop whoop. So should be interesting this weekend. What's it called? I think Sunday. Anybody that's asking about the wakes too, the wakes. I think the raffle starts on Sunday. So I just know that the wakes on Sunday, I believe. But I won't be streaming for that since it's just an equal raffle. I'm going for the homie tooth though for that pink pair. That means we all getting W hotels. W woohoo. One known says, yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see, bro. It should be interesting because I'm gonna be in LA. I'm gonna be in LA this weekend. That's why. Rapping for the people. Big Poppy says, how interesting. Francisco says, I don't know. Who's excited for the new Taylor Swift album? Tooth says, oh boy, Nigel Jordan 1 lows, size 10.5. I'm reselling. Breezy says, dude, that's the thing, man. For these Nigels, I'm glad that anybody that really wants them could probably get them at a really affordable price. Am I sharing a room with everybody? No, I got my own crib, bro. I got my own spot. I feel like if you guys want these Jordan 1 Nigels, you should be able to get these at a reasonable price if you take an L. Okay? Like, this shoe is not going to go for as much, I don't think. I just don't think, I don't see the shoe going for as much. Could be wrong, but I mean, like I said, if you take an L, I would wait. I would absolutely wait, man. I would absolutely wait. To anybody in here that wants this shoe, do not panic. Okay, do not panic buy on this shoe, please. Okay, do not panic. I still think this shoe is going to be under $300. I copped the Nigels at $196 yesterday. E-Money, where'd you buy them at? You bought it at $195? Where'd you get that price at? Did you just put a bid in? I'm curious how much you got it for $195. I'm panicking because of now as these shoes are, Assad says. I'm passing. It's a draw. These going to be a high resale, I think. I don't think it's going to be high, man. Trust me. I don't think it will. And that's the thing. Like, I think you should still be patient even if you don't hit. StockX, E-Money got his for $195. Caught pair for $205. I put in a bid in. That's what like most people forget to do. It's like they forget that they could actually put what's it called? They could actually put a bid in on these on sneakers on StockX. Like just because the asking price is what it's saying doesn't mean like you can't bid on a shoe where like you could put an offer out there and see if anybody bites on the price. Like $195 is not bad at all. E-Money. And then someone said they got theirs. Will said he got his for $205. That's not bad. See? Told you guys it's going to hit on the 3 probably if no one wants to move. Resellers, and their friends to keep the prices high. That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to stay patient. You wonder why that everyone is staying patient on the undefeated 4s right now. Everyone is slowly staying patient on these undefeateds. Last sale was $411. Man, hey man, all I gotta say is, chat, you better take advantage of these prices after the sneakers app, okay? If you could see these under 4, hey, I would bite on the price quick. I don't care. Listen, people are going to wait until they touch low 3s. That there's no way. Okay, all I have to say is if this hits under 4, bite on that price. Get it. Go get it. But the only downside about it, right? The only downside about this shoe is that, like, you know, you don't get to see your shoe. Like, you might be one of those, it could be defected, you know, just like how people are kind of saying, like, oh, there's, like, quality control issues with the shoe. And that could be the reason why this is driving the price down a bit. Because no one wants a defective pair and they don't want to take the risk of spending $400+ on a pair of sneakers like this, and that ends up being all like, you know, bad quality control and all that stuff. And I totally understand that too. It's like, you know, maybe you could go to your local consignment store, your local resale shop to see if they have pairs as well, see how much they're selling it for. But I would 100% say, dude, if you could get this under $400, dude, I would definitely bite on that price. I honestly think these prices will keep going up after the release is officially over on the Nike sneakers app. I feel that way, man. I feel like prices are definitely going to shoot up a bit after release date on these undefeateds, especially if it ends up being an exclusive access, and hopefully we do see a lot of W's on exclusive access. But as of right now, rumors is saying 35,000 pairs are dropping on the Nike sneakers app with the shoe. So I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see for sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. I put an offer on a 10 so for $250, but I'll if I hit and I hit this morning, custom says still waiting on mine to ship. Philip says, unfortunately, when you buy from aftermarket, you're taking a gamble. Absolutely. I've been wanting to break them out. A shoe is fire, Seawilk says. I'm supposed to get mine today. Can't wait. Hopefully yeah, please, yo, chat, let me know. Please let me know if you guys end up getting your pairs in on the undefeated. Please keep me updated. I'll have a video for you guys later this afternoon. We got some stuff I want to discuss and kind of give you guys my opinions about certain things. And then so you guys could update me on that video. Believe it or not, StockX had been cracking down on verification. They declined my pair as DS because of a very similar or slight box damage, Kosher says. Sheesh. They're saying 20K total stock worldwide for the Tokyo 5s. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all if they're trying to make that Tokyo 5 limited. Got my undisputed email. Should be mine on August 18. Ninja says, there you go, my guy. Hey, man, listen. Who in here is still waiting for their tracking? Who in here is still waiting for their tracking number for their undefeated 4s? Who in here is still waiting? Got mine yesterday, Wesley says. Got mine comes Thursday. I gotta beat the final boss. 10 says, there you go, my guy. Still waiting on the undefeated 4s draft. Yeah, let me know if you're still waiting for your tracking number. Feel free to let me know. Please keep me updated on that, chat. Okay, keep me updated. Keep me updated. I want you guys to all beat the final boss. All right, still waiting. Me. Yeah, there's still a lot of people. So anybody that was asking earlier too, you're not alone. See, look, you're not alone, chat. Look at this. You're absolutely not alone on this. You're not alone at all. Absolutely not alone. Because I know I feel like I'm the only one that's still waiting. Bro, no, you're not. You're not the only one waiting. There's a ton of people in here still waiting for their tracking number. So don't feel like you're just by yourself on this. You're absolutely not. There's a ton of people in here that's still waiting. Make sure to, into the next days. Tracking says it should arrive tomorrow, Mike says. Finally got my tracking number last night. Woohoo, there you go. Still waiting for my undefeated tracking. Really hoping they don't ship while I'm out of town, Kemp says. Kemp, see, the thing is, my suggestion on that, right, Kemp? If you are planning to have some sort of trip or vacation, or if you're out of town, right? They're delivering it. They're shipping with UPS. Once again, I suggest you guys to create your own account on UPS app. Make sure it's the address that you are using for all the rest of your shipping. And if you see it pop up on your UPS app, because it will once it dictates whether it will detect whether if you have a tracking on the way, you'll get your label before they even send out in your email of the tracking number from Undefeated. It'll just load it up like a label has been created, but it hasn't moved. But you'll get probably the email a little bit after that. But anyways, once it gets shipped, you could have it get it relocated to a UPS store. You obviously, if you have, I think it's free. Sometimes you have to pay depending. But you could relocate it at a UPS store, and it gives you like 3 to 4 days to pick it up. So if that's something you want to do, so you don't have the box in front of your doorstep, I 100% suggest you to do that. So it's at a safer location instead of it sitting inside your porch or outside your porch for someone to scoop it up. As soon as they get tracking, definitely going to get them routed to UPS store. You could get it routed to a different address, a different store. Maybe you're out of town and it's out for delivery. Maybe you could, maybe you have it relocated at the place you're at. But I wouldn't necessarily do that. But yeah, it's still. But the thing is, if you have to pay, it's worth it. It's better paying the extra fee versus having it sit in front of your porch. Like, I'm 100%. If I have to pay like $8, Mike, right? I'm paying $8 for sure. So definitely something to. I mean, it doesn't even have to be for these undefeated, chat. It could be for like future purchases. Okay, like you could do that with all your purchases, right? If you have it shipped with UPS, you could get it shipped anywhere you want to. So as long as it's the tracking is active, then you could relocate it somewhere else. It's usually $5 and they hold it for a month. Yeah, it's a really good option. Go to a football game, can't have them shipped there, Kim says. Yeah, definitely not. The Nigel's going to be hard to get. I mean, I think it will in a way. I think Nigel's 100% will probably be difficult to hit. I think they're definitely trying to make these Jordan 1 lows pretty limited. As of right now, we're hearing roughly around 13,000 pairs dropping on the Nike sneakers app. I could be wrong, but we'll have the stock numbers update probably by this weekend. So if anybody's interested on those Nigel Jordan 1 lows, we'll 100% have an updated stock numbers this weekend for those ones. I put my work address, so I got mine at work. I'm there 5 days a week. Anyways, there you go, Arrow. You might as well, dude. You don't trust your neighbors enough for them to get your shoes for you. That's what me and my neighbors do. I grab their shoes all the time. Yo-Yo Sosa says. Yeah, I remember when I was shipping stuff to my mom's house. If I was out of town, I'd call my mom's neighbor, be like, "Yo, can you grab that box in front of my mom's door?" And he did it all the time, so he's always cool because he works from home. Hey, Raph, what is the homie's name that is selling that size 10.5 on Undefeated? Oh, Dead Shutter. That's his Discord name, is Dead Shutter. Size 10.5. My neighbor is like our neighborhood watch. She calls me my any package at my door and grabs it for me till I get home. Rami says, "There you go. I hope 13,000 stock is wrong. That's nothing. It's not, man." And the amount of stock that is Nigel is giving out for free is insane. I think he gave out a bunch of pairs to like McDonald's employees, and then I think if you had a bike, I think didn't he give away like some pairs at New Mexico or something like that? And then it was like he was giving away a ton, so he was looking after the community for sure. So I think you just had to bring a bike or something like that. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was at New Mexico or somewhere else. But he was giving away pairs like for free if you brought a bike. The only colored there so they don't go in. What? And you have Undefeated in an app for retail. Yeah, it's not free though. Mr. Stanley says absolutely not. Was he not giving out for free? What was he doing? Was he selling it? Do you know when they will drop on the website? They're dropping on his website this Saturday, same day as the sneakers app drop. They're dropping the same day on the Nike sneakers app drop. So sneakers app drop will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm assuming his raffle will go live a little bit after that. And it most likely will be an equal raffle, man. Most likely will be an equal raffle. Don't think it's going to be like a first come, first serve. I really doubt it's going to be a first come, first serve. Last time he dropped his shoes was an equal. That's all he did. And then you just sign up and then you just hope you hit or not. So I don't know if he's going to, I don't know if they're going to raffle out the winners the same day, if that's going to ask. So I don't know. He didn't respond. Wait, what happened? He didn't respond yet. He's probably at work. If you're trying to reach out to Dead Shutter, I'll text him today, but he works during the day, so he might not answer until he probably has a break or he's off of work because his job doesn't allow phones during the day. So I'm sure he'll probably get back to you if he can. I'll remind him. I'll text him today, chat. Be like, yo, some people are trying to reach out to you about the Undefeated 4s. So unless he already sold it to somebody, because this was a while back ago during the Undefeated drop. So we'll see. But he wanted to bless somebody. So I ship everything to my parents' house. Their neighborhood. Watch out, everyone. No packages get jacked and no crimes, June says. And I'm pretty sure, because I know the homie Hector, he sold 2 size 12s for retail too. But I don't know if he's still waiting for his buddies to get their pairs in as well. So they could be still waiting for the final boss, you know. So I think these will have high stock. As of right now, Stefan, I think your best chances on hitting this shoe is going to be on Sneakers app. I don't know. Last time that they dropped the Nigels on his website, dude, barely anyone freaking hit. So I'm thinking that Nike is going to have probably the most stock, in my personal opinion. What is the stock for the Nigels better than time? Roughly, as of right now, 13,000. If there's any updated stock numbers by Friday, I'll 100% let you guys know. But as of right now, it's only 13,000 on the Nigels. Facts, I have a membership and always do that with all my packages since I work all day. Will says, you might as well, man. I pay $20 a year to UPS to have my shoes held at an access point. There you go, man. As you should, bro. As you should. How do I stop from getting rocks shipped to my house? How do I stop getting rocks shipped to your house? I don't know. I don't know. Got my 4s the other day. Very nice. Robert says we can pay $20 for a year and not worried about the fees. Ton of fake Undefeated 4s on eBay. Yo, you guys got to be careful out there, man. You really do. You know, speaking of like getting scammed, someone got scammed the other day. And okay, someone hit me up on IG. This was like an old message that happened last week. Story time real quick. Chat, you're going to like this one. It's not really a good story though. So anyways, a gentleman hit me up. He hit me up around like last week, Thursday, or was it? I don't even know what day it was. I think it was like sometime last week, right? Hits me up. He says, hey, Raph, I just recently got scammed. Can you call out this person, whatever that scammed me? You know, I don't really do that where like I call someone's IG out, be like, yo, this person's a scammer, this and that. Like all I tell this person, because the thing is like when people get called out, you just get blocked. That's what scammers do. They're just going to block you. Okay? That's what they do. They're going to block you. And anyways, so the person hits me up, be like, yo, Raph, someone scammed me for Undefeated Air Jordan 4s in a size, I don't know what size. I think it was like a size something. I think it's got to be a 9, 10, something like that. I forgot. Anyways, got scammed. I said, okay, how did you get scammed? He says, well, he was saying that he was doing a giveaway, whatever. I joined, and it's an opportunity to buy the shoe for retail. Okay. And the gentleman says on his because he sent me on the screenshot of the post, and he said, like, you enter for your giveaway, you put your size, you put your IG name, and then I'll send you the invoice of the send you an invoice for the Jordan 4 Undefeated for retail. Dude wins the raffle. I quote unquote wins the giveaway. The person that he was like, all right, he sends the invoice to him, and he thought it was 100% legit, but then he got juked off like $200, 280 whatever plus dollars, whatever, almost $300. I think in the invoice it said like $300 or something like that, and then he ends up getting blocked. So basically, he got a fake invoice. I don't know what the invoice looked like. It was, I don't know. It looked like a Shopify site. I don't know what it was. But then he said, dude, end up blocking him right after. I said, bro, come on, man. Like, some people just, you got to look at the red flags sometimes. You got to look at the red flags. I'll send you an invoice. That was like, if someone tells me, hey, man, you'll win an invoice to hit for retail, and you ain't sending him no invoice, no nothing, because no boutique stores got them. I don't know if it was like a reseller or anything like that. He said it was an Instagram page. I forgot the name of it. I have to look back. But ends up getting an invoice? I don't think no retailers even got them, but Undefeated and Nike. He ends up getting scammed for like $300. It was like $302 after tax or something like that. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna expose the address that it's getting sent to. And I was like, bro, listen, it's probably a fake ass freaking address, dude. Like, you can't really expose an address, bro. It could, if a scammer is going to be scamming people knowingly that the address is probably going to be fake. I told him, I was like, yo, the address is probably fake, man. There's no reason why you should try to call this person out, or send them a bag of rocks and say, go F yourself. That's like one thing. Like, if you feel like you don't trust a certain person especially on Instagram, you don't give people money you don't know through Cash App, Venmo. I know most people probably do PayPal invoice. Most people do a PayPal invoice, right? Most people do. But other than that, it's just, there's so many red flags there. What's the realistic resale range for the Nigels? The new Nigels? I think they're going to hit under 3. In my personal opinion. I think they're going to be high 200s, maybe low 200s in my size. So, I'm just saying, this is just spreading awareness a bit. I'm not going to say his name, who messaged me, but I'm just trying to spread awareness. Dude, don't be desperate on, wanting to buy a shoe because it's a good deal. Some people might bite onto it, and then people, I see that all the time. People still use Zelle or, Cash App or Venmo to send money. And then all of a sudden you get blocked 2 days later. I've seen it happen before. I know only 2 to 3 guys I send through Zelle. That's because I've bought shoes from them in person, as Saad says. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that you guys have your go-to, resellers that you probably, buy and trade from. But then when you see certain people selling a certain thing, an item that you really, really desperately want, and you see they have a better price, some people might just bite on that price most of the time. Some, not most of the time, but sometimes. But people are scammed every single day with sneakers, so you just got to be careful. That's all I got to say. All right? Some people be saying, if you get scammed at Big 2025, you deserve it. I'm like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody wanting to want to get scammed. Especially for a hot shoe like the Undefeated 4s. Come on. I use Zelle with my read maps, dude. Anything else is PayPal, straight to toe says. 1K Hollywood scam me, Goon Baby says. Sheesh, dude. Has anybody in here got scammed before, by a reseller? Anybody? Anybody gotten scammed before on Instagram or, what's that other called? What's the other one? Craigslist or is anybody in here has gotten scammed before? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Anybody in here has gotten scammed before? Bought a pair of Cave Stones for $360, but no green sticker in the box. They look legit. You bought it for $350. See, that's the thing, man. Like, I get it, John. Like, $360, but no, something came around without green stickers underneath the lid. $360. Yes, on Whatnot. Yes, I have once. Zeta kicks. Nope, I've been scammed once. That's all it took. I got scammed by a torta. That's crazy. OfferUp. That's the one I was talking about. OfferUp. You paid... Wait, hold on. This man paid $360 for cave stones. Man, you must really love those cave stones, man. I think cave stones are going for like retail right now, I think. Never got scammed for sneakers, but I have for tickets. Tanene says. I scammed on OfferUp. I got scammed on OfferUp, Custom says. Retailer or move on, Keith says. You got me for $260. Sheesh, dude. Yeah, showing this over the past month or so, Delmix says. OfferUp is sketchy. I don't think I've ever bought anything from OfferUp. Unfortunately, I got bamboozled for Yeezy sent out by money he sent me. I remember, okay, I've been in a situation. I like the color of the cave stones. The cave stones are very nice in hand, John. Very, very nice. I've gotten not really scammed, but I did get in a situation where like UPS or USPS took like what I was getting sent to. So like there was, remember that one time, chat, where like this these container boxes wanted to send me containers. They sent me, I believe, 16 of them, right? Just to do a video and show you on the stream and stuff like that. And they sent it over, but then I end up getting a bag of rocks. You guys remember that? Oh, man, I was so pissed. At first, I was blaming them, and then, like, I shouldn't have done that because I didn't put 2 to 2 together. And I was like, dude, USPS probably got us. That's exactly when I went back. I was like, you know what? I apologize. My fault. You know, now I think about it, I think USPS got me. USPS got me, and they sent me a bag of rocks. Do you guys remember that? I was like, I told the company, I was like, why would you send me a bag of rocks? And they were as confused, bro. They were so confused. And then they end up sending me a replacement. They're like, no, it probably got stolen from USPS. And they end up, I told them, you shouldn't use USPS, just use UPS. And that's exactly what they did. Oh, man, we got juked for like 12 freaking container boxes, bro. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because when I got the boxes in, chat, listen to this. I got the boxes in. I said, no wonder why we got scammed by USPS, because they just send the box of how it is. Like, they have a box, right? They have the box with the container inside, and the outside of the box, you could see what's in, they know exactly what's inside because it says it's a container, a shoe container inside. It's literally their logo, the container of the picture on the box, and that's how they sent it as. So it's like, it's basically saying it's like, yo, steal me. I'm a box shoe container. So a bunch of people, a bunch of people would know what's inside. So of course they probably took all 12 of them or 16 of them. They took all 16 of them. All 16 of the shoes, the shoe boxes. Because when I got the new shipping in, right? And some of it came in with an extra box, and some of it came in as what it is. I was like, man, listen. Just like the black Nike tape, absolutely. I remember that. There was a huge feud about that. Where Nike used to do, like, they used to have boxes where, like, they used to have the tape that says just do it on it. A lot of customers, a lot of YouTubers were complaining to Nike, hey, you need to stop like using these just do it tape, because that's how a lot of these truck drivers are going to know what the box is. It's a shoe box, and especially if it's a hot drop. And some sneakerheads do work for delivery companies. I know a couple guys. and they'll know exactly what it is if they just have the Just Do It tape on there. That was a big issue. That was during COVID, I think, too. And that's even a worse time, because obviously with COVID times, it was hard to hit on certain shoes. I got scammed in 2020 on IG for the Jordan 1 High Royal Toes. Never again. If I don't know, you don't. I don't buy from you. Exactly. So now that you got rid of the tape and use the cheap ass boxes with the peekaboo bottoms, Rami says, yeah, they definitely went cheap on the boxes for sure. But it's like a hit and miss with some people. Like, my boxes have not came beaten up. Some people, as I've seen, that got beaten up and like freaking squished. Did they do this? Yeah. Yes. There was one where like one of my rims, one of my freaking wheels were missing, and I told the company, I was like, "Yo, I'm missing a wheel. I only got 3." That's how my off-white dunks got stolen in the UPS Kentucky. Now it's the peekaboo boxes. Daniel says, "Yeah, for sure." Isn't the boxes that Nike use? It's like one of those where like you take the strip and then you take off the strip of the top of the box, and then you open. Yeah, isn't it one of those? It's like recycle boxes. I got scammed for Space Jam 11s in 2013. $400 down the drain. Also got scammed for Alma Mater 4s. The first pair, only 2 L's this year. But damn, dude, maybe it's just your area. Maybe it's just your area where you live at. It could be like the drivers or delivery people that are like really trying to steal all your stuff. It's just crazy. If you look at the guy in Vegas using a unicycle with the one tire, Rami says. I scammed in 21 on IG for University Blue ones. George says, dude, it only takes one. If you're getting scammed multiple times, like, you must have a degenerate behavior, bro. Like, where you're just like, I really want it. I don't care what the price is. I'm buying it now. Like, I don't know. I see my FedEx, USPS, UPS, DHL, Amazon guy every day. They know to deliver it behind the counter at my store, Assad says. Yeah, the porch pirates, man. It doesn't matter where you're at, man. There's porch pirates everywhere. I always see those in the Ring cameras. If you have a Ring camera, they'd be like, some people be like, I got my something stolen, and they'll post a video. It's like, oh my gosh, porch pirates are like the worst, man. You clearly see, like, some of these people don't care. They don't wear masks, no nothing. They just nonchalantly drive by the house, and if they see it on your porch, they're scooping it up, bro. They don't care. Be careful who you get your labels from. Also, USPS might decide to keep your package. Indiana UPS guy wearing my metallic buys, Rami says. Very small group of IG resellers I trust, and most are a big pass. Imagine winning a draw and not getting the shoes. Yeah, that's tough, dude. Listen, I am very fortunate that I've beaten the boss all the time, and I don't ever want to be in a position where like someone either steals my package, or literally takes it out of my porch. So be nice to your delivery men and women. It works for me. Big Poppy says, KC, I hope you get them. Most like, hey chat, I'm gonna have an unboxing chat. I might just open it up when I get in. When I get it in, man. I got a new package that's coming in. I decided to treat myself. There's only a few people that know what it is. Did I mention it the other day, what it would be? I don't think anyone would guess what it is unless you really know. There's only a few folks in here that know what it is that I have coming in. But I'm super excited about it. Super, super excited. Did I tell you guys? I told you guys, I think. Did I tell y'all? Did I tell y'all what I was getting in today? Did I tell y'all? I'm pretty sure I told you guys. Pretty sure. Nope. I got a fake shoe, Ricky says. Let's see. LA joined Travis Scott Lowe's. I think I know. I think I told you guys already. Yeah, the belt. Yeah, I got a belt coming in. I think I already told you guys. I didn't tell the wife though. I told her I'm treating myself and I got something, and I told her to guess what it was, but she can't guess what it is. She's like, "What'd you get?" No, I got a new WWE belt, man. Super excited about it. Told you guys, I got into WWE again, man. It's insane. I got into WWE heavy now. Super into it again. Like I said, it only took what, last year to get back into it, and I've been watching almost every single episode every single Friday and Monday. So the only resellers I trust is JMK and Raf. Yeah, we'll have it shown because I'm gonna have it displayed. When you're getting in the ring, though, Straight to Toe says facts, bro. No facts, dude. Because I'm gonna have it. Also, I'm gonna have it displayed. My display area for SneakerCon is gonna be cool. I'm excited about it. But no, I got super into it, man, and I'm happy that I'm back into WWE because my kids love it too. So I think Quadrisco could have been a little better on the Undefeated 4s, but nothing too crazy. Did you see the new UFC belt UFC deal? I heard something about like ESPN or something like that, but I know that was for WWE. So another belt, bro. If you want to waste money, send me money for our move to Seattle. Two, if you're already wasting $800 this year by saying that Seattle Seahawks are gonna have a better record than the Washington Commanders, dude. I can't believe you put that bet in, bro. Like, you're real ballsy for that. I'm not going to hold you. You're real ballsy for putting in an $800 bet thinking that the Seattle Seahawks are going to have a better record than the Washington Commanders. That is a crazy bet. Like, it as a football fan, like, that is a crazy, that's a huge gamble, bro. And you know that. That's a huge gamble. Like, everybody that watches football would know that is a huge gamble, bro. That's the biggest gamble that I've seen. That's like throwing away money. Because you're going to have, and you're just, bro, how are you going to call me a hater? And then you're saying you have money like that. And you're hating on me because I bought a WWE belt. Come on, chat. Make this shit make sense with Tooth, bro. Make this shit make sense. This man's calling me a hater and then says he's got money like that, but he's hating on me for my purchases. Come on, chat. Make this make sense about Tooth, bro. Tooth is the biggest pocket watcher I know in this chat. He's the biggest pocket watcher in this chat, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. I love Tooth, but man, dude. Tooth is Tooth, bro. And man, listen, hey, he's gonna be pointing the fingers just like he was pointing the fingers when he said that that the Kansas City Chiefs wasn't gonna go back to back to back. Oh man, listen, you guys would not you would not stop hearing from Tooth, bro. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, he kept that energy about the Kansas City Chiefs not winning the Super Bowl, and man, he would not be quiet about it at all. He was like, yo, where's all the Kansas City Chief fans at? Oh man, he could not stop hearing it from him every day. Rap cheated myself and got the brick by bricks for $905. Sheesh. Oh man, the Commanders have gotten better. What the hell are you talking about? Niners and Rams going 1-2. That division, says, that's not a bad gamble. Daniels might have a sophomore slump. Maybe that's what a lot of people were thinking, but I don't know. We'll see, bro. I don't see it happening. I think his confidence levels is pretty high. So I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see. Too, I'm still here. Assault says that you and Jason know what I was thinking. And Tooth says, man, Rafi, final boss defeated, undefeated 4 just got home, baby. Let's go, Ransby. Yo, Ransby, let us know how you like your pair, bro. You make sure you have no quality control issues on your shoe. At least I held up my word on that bet. Daniel says, hey man, listen, you did, bro. You did, absolutely, man. The man of your word. Feel me? A man of your word. That is fine. And I'm sure Tooth and Tanene, they're not gonna run away from that. But $800, God. Bro, that hurts my gut thinking about it. You know, it's either hey, listen, it's either somebody will be around here for a while, or some people will be, you know, gone for a little bit. I think Daniel's pretty good. I'm putting money on CJ Stroud making it to the playoffs again. Assad says Rams all day, baby. Cowboys straight buns. Oh wow. I don't know. We'll see, man. For those with kids, JD has dunks on sale for $20. Yeah, we did see that, Synergy. We did see that. So he says today he says better hope Commanders don't get Micah Parsons. Oh, that's right. Didn't he put a trade in as well? A bunch of fake ass Chief fans. Fresh Mahomes haircuts, but can't point Kansas City on a map. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. You hear this? Where's all them Kansas City fans in here? You all better defend yourselves. Another woman release? All right, here, let's check this out here real quick. Oh my goodness. This man too, bro. Golly. All right, first look. Another woman's exclusive, chat. Another woman's exclusive, huh? Another woman's exclusive Air Jordan 4 releasing in 2025. Cozy Girl. Oh, man. You know what? These ain't bad for a woman exclusive. These ain't bad. What up, Mike? What's good, dude? WD having its own, he's at Halloween Horror Nights, so Jose says. Chat, these ain't bad. Too many fours, huh? You guys sick and tired of the fours yet, or what? They got the Jumpman on the back, too. Exclusive. Woman's exclusive. It reminds me of, I feel like these already dropped already. The Shimmer fours, yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of those. A little bit of off-white action, huh? A little bit of the off-white action too. Why are we still doing women's exclusive? I mean, they gotta cater to the women's as well. The woman, like, why not? They've done women exclusives all year. I mean, especially like for the last how many years that they've done women exclusive. So I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's exclusively just for the women. So I mean, they get love too. You feel me? But I mean, other than that, like, this colorway is cool. It's decent. It's very simple. Goes with basically anything. It's like a nice little earthy tone colorway. So I'm sure some of the ladies out there are gonna love this one for sure. Is it gonna sell out? I don't know. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's a woman's exclusive for a reason. Passing those, I don't like Jumpman. John S says it'll look better with the Nike Air. I don't know. For some reason, I would say this: the women exclusive Jordans, when they make them, for some reason, the craftsmanship is a little bit different. I don't know what it is. Like, the craftsmanship on Jordan woman exclusive sneakers are just really completely different for some reason. I don't know why. Like, they just look different. I'm about to be surrounded by thousands of ladies trying to get Chris Brown. Trying to get at Chris Brown tonight, Rami says. You're probably one of them, huh, Rami? You're probably going to have that picture with Chris Brown tonight, huh, Rami? Poor man's off-white fours. In a way, yeah. But, I mean, the colorway is not bad. UPS stole my flu game 12s, Bobby says. That's crazy, dude. I like the that they make women exclusive. We love the ladies, J-Rock says. Yeah. I mean, another Jordan 4. What's the remaining Jordan 4s? Black hats and what? What's the remaining 4s to drop in 2025? Black hats and for men's. I think that's it, right? Just black hats and obviously Undefeateds, the end of the month. I think that's the last one, right, chat? I might be wrong. Though. I might be wrong. Not Rami going to the meet and greet. Not Rami going to the meet and greet. Literally look at the Jordan 4 Shimmers and came out years ago, Delion says. Oh, yeah, Cave Stones. That's right, Cave Stones. And then you got Black Hats. And I think that's the remaining 4s to drop in. Oh, Alma Munir? Is Alma Munir dropping another 4? I'm not saying anything. Last time I got roasted about it. Alma Munir, huh? I'm done. Hey, man, listen, I'm getting called a hater every time I bring up Alma Munir, so I think I'll keep my opinions to myself. Yo, what up, Rob? What I missed, J Red Houseless. What up, man? What's good, man? You didn't really miss much. We're just kind of talking about what, I mean, we had EA for the 12s today. We got exclusive access, and then you probably have exclusive access going down probably tomorrow, most likely, for pre-order. If anybody missed out on EA today, you most likely will get pre-order tomorrow. And Alma Munir, yeah, I think Alma Munir is dropping another 4. I'm pretty sure. I can't say it no more, man. Remember we had that debate yesterday. So I don't know if I could, whatever. I think they drop in the Air Jordan 6 as well. Alma Munir are built nice and comfortable, John says. Yeah, I mean, if you like them, for sure. Hey, they're nice looking sneaker. Cavestone, Jordan 4. All right, hold on. Let me see. You guys ready for this? I'm telling you guys, these are nice in hand. You got to see these in hand because these pictures ain't doing it right. Tell you guys have to look at them in hand. They look gray here, but in person, like, they just hit different with different light. They just hit different, like the colorway, they just hit different in certain lights. Like when it hits in different angles and stuff like that, like 100% you have to see this in person. These are a nice pair of looking shoes, man. I'm telling you guys, these are way better in hand. Way better in hand. Way better in hand. Yeah, cancellation for Panda's going out. Rafi, the shipping box, the shoe boxes are in great condition. The shoes are on pair with most other Jordans. Mass-produced shoe. I complains, no complaints here. They're good. I'm glad that you got your pair in, and I'm glad that you beat the final boss, and I'm glad that your pair is looking good. In person, the color is so much better. In person, for sure. In hand. Like, let me know in the chat. Copper drop on these. These are set to drop September 6th. September is a pretty decent month, right? We got Travis's. We got Cave Stones. What else do we have in September? I don't know what else we have in September. I'm not going to hold y'all. That's all I can remember. Because, like, I think, even from this month of August, maybe towards, like, the midway of August, and then to the end of the year, it looks pretty stacked. I think everything should be pretty promising. Why has it got Nike Air on the back? Dude, I'm telling you guys, because they're just spamming the Nike Air on every single Jordan now. The Jordan Jumpman is going to be the more, quote-unquote, exclusive. The Jumpman on the back is literally more of the quote-unquote more exclusive pair versus the Nike Air. The Nike Air is more, you know what I'm saying? The Nike Air is more of the more, not limited, but the GR. Tokyo 5 September. Oh, yeah, Tokyo 5 September, but that's only, what, exclusively maybe in Japan, but we'll see. Might be a pass for me. Everything else dropping. Yeah, the only thing that I want, if I don't hit on Nigel's, it's a pass. It's like whatever. Undefeated 4s, I already have a pair, so like I'll go for a different size. September, Travis is the only really thing I want. Shattered backboards, obviously, we'll see if I could get it for... If shattered backboards are really, really low in the resale market, like I might just wait. Low key. I might just low key wait so I could save at least $100. I feel like I could save a lot of money on shattered backboards, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna pass on that shoe, which is fine, because then I just could easily grab them for a really low price, because I need that shoe in my sneaker collection. Travis's one lows. I want the Voodoos, which obviously I have no hopes on that because that's gonna be a limited drop. Chicago one lows, and then I think I'm good for the year, and then Black Cats, and I think that's all I really need. Possible Supreme SB in September if it happens. I mean, people are saying it's already getting canceled, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I really want, to be completely honest with you. Hold on, let me see if my kids are up. Give me a second here, chat. No Chicago lows. Dude, I don't know why. Like, for me, I'll tell you this. Chicago 1 lows. I feel like someone said this in the comments the other day, and someone said Jordan 1 low Chicago's is overrated. What do you guys think about that take? Jordan 1 low Chicago's is that's an overrated shoe. Thoughts? Man. Jordan 1 low. Someone said Jordan 1 low Chicago's is an overrated Jordan 1 low. Like, huh? I'm passing on Shattered Backboards, Ricky says. Definitely grabbing those, Eddie B World says, and definitely going for the Gammas. No way. Supreme lookbook Monday. Oh, I can't wait for that lookbook on Supreme. I want to see if there's a Supreme Dunks. I don't know what happens to those. Disagree. They look like loafers to me. No, it's a classic. Listen, I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions. I think the thing is, some people are just over the Jordan 1 lows, man. I honestly think that's what it's coming down to. Some people are just over the Jordan 1 lows. Like, you know what I mean? Just like how some people are saying, oh, I'm over the Jordan 4s, Raph. I feel like, for me, like, this is a classic. I think it's a great shoe. I can't wait for this, man. I'm really excited about this shoe. If you're not like feeling the highs, I mean, listen, the lows are gonna hit, dude. This is like literally, me personally, the best Jordan 1 low to drop this year. I don't even care if it's a big swoosh, small swoosh. Like, this is the best Jordan 1 low to drop this year. It is. It really is. Oh, let me get my kids breakfast. The Zion's clear. Yeah, I know some people are gonna like the Zions, but like I still think Chicago 1 lows are the best. Like, I don't know. This is one that I like really fumbled on when we were released back then, but like I need this back. I need this shoe, man. The more the red shoes, better. I'll have a pair of the game day and every day of the week. I respectfully disagree. Voodoos is over the Chicagos. Okay, here. Some people are not gonna know what the Voodoos are. Let me bring it up. These are the upcoming Jordan 1 lows, Zions. Okay. These are it. These are coming out in October, supposedly. Okay. These are the Voodoos, aka the Zions. I guess you guys want to call it the Voodoos 2.0s. They're the blue colorway. These are fire. Like, these are nice. Like, these are sick. I love these a lot. These are number 2 on my list. So Chicago's, I'm going Chicago's. I'm going Voodoos. And then I'm going Travis's. And then I'm going Nigel's. And Rookie of the Years are up there too. I feel like Rookie of the Years were slept on this year too. Those are nice. These are beautiful. November now? Is this the November shoe? No, these are better than Travis's, bro. These are absolutely better than Travis's in my personal opinion. No, this is not purple. This is blue, dude. It's not purple. These are dope. No, we're talking about no. We're talking about Jordan 1 lows, man. We're talking about Jordan 1 lows. We're not, in general, Zion sickness. I hope I can get a hit on these, Delion says. First one's 1,000 times better. These mid at best, Dean says. Really? I mean, the thing is blue versus brown, right? Like the whole brown colorway with the green and stuff like that. It fits the it fits the theme, right? When it dropped during October, but I'm telling you guys, I mean, these are fire, bro. Like, I'm not saying the first ones are like a lot. I mean, the first ones are beautiful too. The first ones are very nice. Like, I have a lot of homies that have that pair, and them shits look really, really good in hand. Look good on feet too. Travis Nigels are two cheeks of as Tanene's. Hey, Tanene, size 8, please. God, guys, Ricky says, man, these are fire, bro. I don't care what anyone says. These are nice, man. I dig the Voodoos. Yeah, these are must. And the last time the original Voodoos dropped, they only dropped like 12,000 pairs on the sneakers app too. And I'm expecting these to be as limited as well. I'm thinking about maybe 20,000 pairs of these, but they normally have these Zions very, very limited. Kind of similar to the what's it called? Kind of similar to the Kali. To those CP3s, Jordan 1s. Remember that? You know what I mean? Sorry, you know the rule now, Tanene says. All right, whatever, bro. People slept on the last pair, DH says. Need the double up, Tresswall says. Buy what you like for sure. Hey, man, listen, these are nice, man. If I could hit on these would be dope. And even if they don't go for much, hopefully, which I don't know how much these are going to go for. But, like, these, I would definitely consider, like, trying to put in a trade for this for sure. I would definitely put in, I would 100% consider trying to put in a trade for this shoe. Hey, Raph, how does the Voodoo's quality compare to the Travis's? I think this shoe is more canvas. It's not even a leather. It's a canvas material. So that's the difference between, like, the quality. Like, I was talking to JMK, and he said he went to SneakerCon New York. And he was saying that some people were saying that the Travis fragments are better than the original. I said, bro, they're smoking. They smoking. Whoever skipped on the first one should not go for these. You know what's so crazy, man? I hit on a size 12 on the original pair because the homie freaking Zach wanted them really bad, Mr. Exclusive. And I was like, all right, I'll go for your size. I couldn't believe I freaking hit. Yeah, people were saying, JMK was saying, people were saying that the new Travis One Low fragments are better than the originals. I said, man, what the heck? Yeah, it's canvas and suede. There you go, Brittany. Canvas and suede. Now, these are nice. Crazy sauce. Seawolf says, facts, bro. Man, I'm excited for these, bro. I'm absolutely. What's suede on this one? The toe box? What's the suede on this? The toe box is the suede on this? Or is it the, like, what's the suede? Because I know most of the materials on this is all canvas. Like, you can see the mud guard is canvas. The side of it's canvas. I'm assuming the toe box is suede. I slept on the first pair, not going to lie. They saw them in hand, and they were so nice. They're super nice in hand. I don't even know how much they're going for my size. Let's check it out. Voodoos. Jordan 1 Low. Let's see. Zion's Williamson. Last sale was $626. Size 8 goes for $350. Sheesh. Yeah, they go for a lot. Pushing $350 in my size. Toe cap and swoosh. It looks like a better quality than the OG frags. Suede and roll-ups, objective. Toe and the swoosh. Gotcha. Yup, inside. I remember when they were retail on resale, Assad says. Wait, which one, Assad? What are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? I feel like some people will fold on this one, but I think it's a nice shoe. Toe, swoosh, and side panel. Gotcha. I heard the 10s are restocking soon, Daniel says. I wouldn't be surprised. You talking about the steel 10s? Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Like, people were hoping that the steel 10s were going to restock on that one time on the Nike app, but I was like, no way. I'm still waiting. Hey, listen, chat. I'm still waiting for the ones that said the Jordan 4s. The brick by bricks. I'm still waiting for brick by bricks to restock. Glow in the dark also on these. Yes, these absolutely glow in the dark. According to, like, you can see on the swoosh, the Nike Air, the back of the tab, it all glows in the dark. Where's the 10s restocking? I don't know. That's what some people were saying earlier, but I was like, man, I feel like it's a little too soon for the Jordan 10s to restock if they did. So, but I mean, if they do, I wouldn't be surprised. Nike 100% probably still has stock on them 10s. They're probably waiting on a good time to freaking drop them. So, I still need more pairs on the steel 10s, V says. Man, listen, I understand, dude. V loves those 10s, man. V, you love those 10s, bro. You love those 10s. I just took an L on the 10s on the NAP call, he says. My sneaker of the year, Keith says. Which one? These should be way more. Oh, you already know Tanene, though, because the thing is, the fragments are going to be way more hype than the Zions because it's Travis Scott. You know, Travis is right now, let me see. Travis Scott. Jordan 1 low. Fragment. Oops, that's the original one. All white pair. Golly. Last sale was $2,300, chat. Golly. I'm hearing these are supposed to be limited, man. I heard these are supposed to be limited. Bro, I need those steel 10s, AMG Rich says. Aren't these supposed to be like, someone said there was only 40,000 made worldwide. 40,000? Dude, no one's going to hit. If there's only 40,000 pairs worldwide, no one's going to hit. These are already getting backdoored as we speak. I know they are, but I'm just saying Zion should be way more hyped. Oh, they probably, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they go for a little bit more than these, but I could be wrong. Jay, the sneaker guy, said wait on them. 40,000 worldwide. They just announced that Tokyo 5 is releasing on the US September 27th for the Tokyo 5s. Yeah, should be. They're going to do an exclusive Japan drop, and then they'll probably have a US drop later. And like the thing is, dude, this is not the best one. Raph, are you going to be the 49ers versus Raiders preseason game on Saturday? Probably not, man. I'm going to be in LA. These are so blah. Trade bait, though. Drop on my birthday, Straight to Toe says. There you go. 2K shoe all year. There's no way this is going to be a $2,000 shoe, man. You tripping. There's no way this is a $2,000 shoe. There's no way this is a $2,000 shoe. If you think this is a $2,000 shoe, man, hey, man, listen. I could be as... I'll be delusional with you, man. All right? Because there's no way. Maybe I'm still keeping my word. The thing is, the reason why they're so high because they haven't dropped yet. But I still think this is going to be under $1,000 on release date too. So I could be wrong though, because we all know that people are just going to go from just the trade bait or resell them. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't really see those in the wild, because people are going to see money. Yo, money talks at the end of the day, man. Cash is king, bro. Cash is king. Rafi got my email locked in for the Travis team from the giveaway. Undefeated since. Rami says it's going to be an $800 shoe, Assad says. It's a 3-way collaboration, though, Chevy. Yeah, I mean, it could be as limited as we assume so, because I think the thing is, chat, is that, like, I think the thing is with that fragment is that, like, since everyone's hitting on all the past releases and stuff like that, people are thinking it's going to be an easy scoop for these fragments. But we could be wrong. I could be wrong too, because those Travises could be really, really limited. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see on release date, because people are going to be pissed on release day anyways, regardless if they don't hit. If they don't hit or not, people are going to be pissed. People are going to be pissed if they don't hit. 40K is more pairs than Ferrari 14s, and everybody got those. Dude, 40,000 pairs, that's we're talking about 40,000 worldwide. They did not make 40,000 pairs worldwide on the Ferraris. They made at least over 100,000 pairs of those, bro. There was no 40,000 worldwide on Ferraris. It was way more than that. Plus, they restocked them. Brave, what up, man? Good morning. I'm still holding on to my DS Travis Scott shout out. Your SBs, the value keeps going up on them. The one is the uglier pair of the Travis, going for the trade bait, going for the pink pair for the toe if they ever come out. Bluebird says, Do you have stocks in the Nigel lows? As of right now, 13,000. We'll have an updated stock number on release date for you, okay? Because as of right now, it's only roughly 13,000 pairs on stock numbers as of right now. But, you know, things can change. So if things change, I'll definitely let you guys know for sure. But as of right now, it's looking around just 13,000 pairs. So I'm gonna have a video for you guys later this afternoon too. I'll have a video for you guys later this afternoon. Okay. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get the kiddos ready to head out for school. I appreciate you guys tapping in as always. All right. Tomorrow we have another exclusive access drop for the French Blues. French Blue 12s. If anybody wants the 12s tomorrow, it's gonna be for a pre-order. If anything ends up popping up for tomorrow, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I'm here every single day. Told y'all, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, I'm here every single day, chat. So you don't have to like worry about if there's any restocks or any stuff like that. We'll cover everything here on this channel. So I told y'all, I'm here every single day. Doesn't matter if it's hype, non-hype. I'm here to cover every single thing that you may be interested in when it comes to sneakers. All right. Appreciate you guys tapping in now as always. Hit that like button. It's actually their second day today. So, but yeah, I really do hope they enjoy their second day of school for sure. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 350 likes. All right. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new here as well. I'll have a video for you guys later this afternoon. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. All right. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Follow me on Instagram and all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys very, very soon. All right. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.